YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, what's good, everybody? MFFLs, what's good, everybody? What is good? The dynamic duo, we are back yet again with another one for your head top. It is your boys from We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs YouTube. Glow Mavs Production YouTube channel. Listen, guys, it is the man that is thankful that we got this win tonight. It is your boy Real. And joining me is the man that dodged a bullet against the OKC game. And that's my boy King. What up, man?
Nothing much, bro. Watched the video with you and TGK. You guys seem very down. I smiled the whole time. I appreciate TGK. But let's get back to these Mavs and winning. I told you it's about time, and it's time to talk about it.
Yes, sir. And we do apologize, y'all, for not showing up after the Orlando game. It's just been a long week for us, especially for me, man. I've just been getting beat up all week. But that's neither here nor there. We're here for the celebration of the Dallas Mavericks winning again tonight against the Utah Jazz. King, they're on a winning streak. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They're on a winning streak. All right, man. Listen, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. If you're into Mav content just like we are, you're here at the right channel, man. All Mavs at all times here, guys, on this channel. And listen, if you're enjoying yourself, guys, please do us a huge favor and hit that like button, guys. That'll help us out a long way. That'll help build up the algorithm to help add more Mav fans like yourself to the Glow Yard gang, guys. So that'd be much appreciated. All right, King, you ready to do this, man?
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
All right, man. Let them folks at home know what that's gonna be.
It was 100 to 103 for the good guys. We moved to 4-3, dropped Utah to 6-2.
Actually 6-3.
Oh, 6-3. Yeah,
3.
you're right.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them, man, who the top performers were.
You had Jordan Clarkson with 22, 5, 8, and 1, and Luka Doncic with 33, 5, 11, and 2. He's close to averaging. Crazy thing, I heard on the broadcast he was in the top 20 for steals this year,
Yep.
and yeah,
He's almost averaging 2 a game. He's at 1.7. All right, let me get into these stats here, man. So Utah shot 46% from the field, 33% from 3, 12 or 14 from the free throw line for 85%. Dallas shot 50%, 28% from 3, and 8 for 15 from the free throw line for 53%. That's not good, but we'll get into all that. All right, King, you ready? Let's do this, man. Listen.
let's do it.
Before you do, man, let me just play this little clip here for you, man. It's a clip that I sent to you earlier. Let's go ahead and play this real quick, man. Then we can get into these Mavs.
Very blunt. I almost feel like he's trying to break him. Like J Kidd's trying to hey, you're not a star on this team. We don't look at you as an all-star caliber player. This is your role. You need to accept it. And we'll see. I've said before, I think the Christian Wood experience in Dallas could be anything from sixth man of the year to see you later by Christmas. And, that's still a big fat.
Yeah, I had to play that clip because I know you about to go in on 1C Wood tonight, man. So go ahead, take it away, man. What was your thoughts on this game tonight?
I actually thought this was a pretty good game. In general, this is a game the Mavs needed to win, especially with Utah being a hot team right now. You take the win however you would get it. I felt like at some point in the fourth quarter, I think it was maybe 4 minutes left, I felt like that was the lineup on the floor that maybe needed to be the lineup. Maybe between, I think it was, you could switch Reggie and Dodo, but I think the other ones it was Seawood, I think it was Spencer Dinwiddie, Luka Doncic, Reggie Bullock, and was it Maxi Kleber? No, it was Dwight Powell. Craziness. Right now, we're going to ask for Dwight Powell to start again, man. This is wild. This is unbelievable. We're about to ask for
we just got back and you already cussed.
Yeah, we're about to ask for Dwight Powell to start again. But if you start Seawood, it actually may help him out for some of his deficiencies as far as rebounding and things like that, because Seawood got 10 rebounds like so quick today. It's just easy. So that could help them out. Um, I don't know, but I felt like that lineup felt good. It just felt good for a second. Like it felt natural. It felt like guys were in their roles. It felt like that was a closing lineup. But to just harp back on the game, um, I felt like Dodo and Reggie are struggling right now. I feel like they haven't really found their groove yet, like offensively, just in general. I know Reggie made a big three at the end, but the flow of the game just isn't working for them right now. So I'm thinking one of them have to come off the bench. That's what it's starting to look like. Look like it might be one of them. We might have to eventually get one of those guys off the bench. Um, I felt Josh Green looked good again today. Looked confident. He knocked down some big threes. Um, I think I said this a while ago. I talked to you earlier in the group about this. I said Josh Green needs to be the starter on his team at some point. I feel like he needed to be the starting two guard, and I feel like it's coming around to that possibly being the true or his job or role. Maxi Kleber, again, man, like I know people want to defend Max. He had some good blocks and all, but at the end, he had some blow-bys by Colin Sexton that was just happening. Like his perimeter defense, I feel like isn't. I don't know. I'm gonna stay off of Maxi. It just is what it is. He gave us 0 points and 5 rebounds, but he gave us some blocks and things like that. C Wood was the man of the hour. Other than I guess Dwight Powell, if you want to throw him in there, Dwight Powell. This was a Dwight Powell game. Dwight Powell missed the regular season, come in, give you energy, give you catch lobs, and do just all kind of stuff that you wish you could do in the playoffs. But C Wood is another representation of why isn't C Wood getting more minutes? You got 23 minutes a day, you got your 21 points and 10 rebounds, man. I just don't get it. And I know we just saw that clip about breaking him, and I know we discussed that as well. I think other shows saying that it seems like J Kidd is just trying to break him, like just trying to keep him there and just see if he'll actually if he'll break or not really break in the sense of I don't think he wants him to break. He wants him to actually just sit and just go through the roles and just understand his time is going to come like everybody else. And I'm hoping that's what J Kidd's doing because we got I know they talked to him about Dwight Powell starting after the game and he said, we'll see. And it's just like, well, how can you see real quick with Dwight Powell? But Christian Wood has had now, what is this, the third 20-point game he's had and the second double-double of the season, and you aren't thinking about starting him yet. So I don't know. We'll see what the master plan is with him. I thought Dinwiddie looked good again today. Still up and down with his playmaking at times, but I felt like he looked pretty good as far as being aggressive. I feel like he's been aggressive the past few games and all. Dinwiddie, he's rolling into that number 3 role. Like I feel like Dinwiddie is playing a great number 3 role right now. It's just about the guy that we feel like is our number 2 isn't playing number 2 role, and that's from the coach. Who else? And I want to give a Luka Doncic. I don't even think I talked about him, but Luka's just Luka, man. Like inside, he's unstoppable. Like he really just needs to not shoot threes. We keep saying that. Like he shot 6 today, which was fine. I think that's what the number you gave to him, saying he should shoot about 6 a game, and it'll be fine. Shot 6, made 2 of them, shot 33%. But still 12 and 20 from the floor, man. Like he just gets to the rim, and I think I sent to you the stat. He's number 1 in post up percentage in the league as well. Up that again tonight. And it's one guy though. I heard about a trade, and I want to throw it to you and let you hear your opinion about the game because I feel like the defense in whole was great. They gave up 35, I think, in the first quarter. After that, just locked down, and they could have held them under 100 if they really wanted to. I felt like. And even without being able to shoot, like I said, just getting in the paint and scoring a bunch. I think they scored like 60 points in the paint tonight. They dominated in the paint. That's a great way to play the game. I told you inside out. We can play that way. I feel like it. But I wanted to go by the Tim Hardaway Jr. I know Timmy got like 21 other game. It still wasn't efficient. And you know how I feel about once guys hit an age and they are what they are and start hitting injuries and stuff like that. Especially for role players. Role players hit that curve and go downhill real quick from something like that, like an injury or something. Just missing time. And I saw a trade talking about Bertans and Tim Hardaway Jr. for Ben Simmons. Straight up. No draft pick, no nothing. You saying no?
No.
Okay. I say yes, but we'll get into that later on, I guess, when we get into questions and all. But I say yeah, still. But I'll let you talk about the game now, bro.
Man, the answer, the Ben Simmons thing. Have you been seeing Ben Simmons this year?
Have you been seeing Tim Hardaway Jr.?
Tim always giving me more than what Ben Simmons is giving right now.
All right, if you say
You
that,
go to watch the shows for for the Nets fans right now, bro. And they're gonna tell you the same thing. Matter of fact, they'll take that trade.
if
They'll
you
take
say
that trade.
if you say so, Ben Simmons at least putting up Draymond Green numbers right now. I'm fine with that. That's better than what Tim Hardaway doing. Tim Hardaway Jr. just not shooting the ball at all well. Like he's not, and he's
He's
poor
putting
work.
up He's putting up Draymond Green numbers, but he's not giving them Draymond Green impact.
But that's because of the whole team. You got Kevin Durant, that's the worst defensive player in the NBA. Kevin Durant, the worst. Kevin Durant got the worst minus in the league. Let's not talk about it. It is what it is. If I'm choosing between Tim Hardaway Jr. and Ben Simmons, I'm choosing Ben Simmons 10 times out of 10. There's no way you.
Now, I'm not defending Tim Hardaway at all. Please don't get this misunderstood. But after a while, you gotta stop making excuses for people like Kyrie and Ben Simmons. I mean, everybody and their mama killing these people right now, and we still. Matter of fact, these players, these teams that they went to were thinking the same thing you're thinking right now. Oh, we get him. I'm telling you, we're gonna have the best out of him. And it's like now that they got him, it's like, well, you know what? I don't want him now. Like y'all could take the next team could take him now. You know what I'm saying? And
they're better than Tim Hardaway.
Like I said, I would take Tim Hardaway, and I'm not even sold on Tim Hardaway at all. Like look at his numbers tonight. I'm not sold on him at all. But anyway, the things I took from this game. Well, at least Dodo and Reggie didn't play 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is on that. Josh Green still didn't get that 20 minutes that me and TGK were talking about, but I mean it's close enough. He still felt his impact today. Master Cleaver got more minutes to Seawood again today.
Yep.
Let's see. Seawood actually got what TGK said in the last video. He got about 15 touches tonight. And can you guess what he shot from the field today, King?
Wasn't about 10 for 15 or something like that?
Yes, sir. He shot nearly 67%.
Yep, 66%.
Yep. So I mean, we talked about that a million times. It's almost a point a minute again. That seems to be a norm for him when he actually gets touches. Let me touch on that Dwight Powell thing, bro, because now we talked all offseason about trying to find a replacement for Dwight Powell. We get him in JaVale McGee, and now people want to get rid of JaVale McGee. Now I talked about this whole JaVale McGee thing about 4 videos ago. I talked about this, and I said, bro, look, he's not giving the impact that we expected him to get. Remember, we were sold the fact that he's gonna do the same thing that Dwight Powell doing, but he's gonna be a better defender. He's longer and a better rebounder. That's what we sold. Mm-hmm. And I think we were both on the same page when they gave him a 3-year deal. We were like,
yeah, 3 years.
You gave him 3 years and you promised him a starting position.
Yep.
Now, like I said, we not making the big bucks. The model here is in Nico we trust, so we thought maybe they knew something we didn't know. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that was more a Jason Kidd decision or a Nico decision to bring him to the Mavericks?
So
I was thinking about that today.
It's funny you say that because I've heard that they had a different of opinions on the 2 big men. So I heard that Nico is more of the Christian Wood guy, and J. Kidd was more of the JaVale McGee guy. So I heard that. I don't know if that's true or not, but
I mean, the way it is being coached right now, it might be a little truth behind that. I'm just saying. I was wondering that today because I don't know. Because I think you touched on it about during the roundtable. I think you were saying that JaVale McGee is. No, you said it like a few videos ago. You said JaVale McGee is not a starter; he's a backup.
Yeah, he's a backup. it is what
it is. Bro. So it's not a coincidence too that his minutes are starting to drop. He played on 7 minutes today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they're gonna do with that position, bro. Because now I just feel like now you just gotta waste a roster spot with JaVale McGee. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have did something else with that roster spot, man. Instead of getting him and promising him that starting position. But
remember, we stopped talking about Miles Turner because of that. We said, well, they got JaVale McGee and promised him the starting spot. There's no need to grab Miles Turner now. You promised him the spot, and you're just going to mess up minutes and all.
So we can look here too. Dallas's two other stars on the team in Dinwiddie and Christian Wood. You right about Dinwiddie, man. Dinwiddie been balling. I like the aggressive Dinwiddie. I don't like the I'm trying to play point guard Dinwiddie. Look, you let the defense dictate how you play.
Yep.
Don't be like, okay, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be a point guard. Go in with the mind frame of I'm gonna apply pressure on the defense, and then whatever the defense gives me, that's what I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna score on you, I'm gonna set somebody up. And
Yep.
you know, he had 5 assists today, which was pretty nice, solid 5 assists today. And then on top of that, he scored 20 points, and a lot of that was off the bounce today, man. So like
Yep.
Dinwiddie doing this thing, man. A lot of people aren't talking about Dinwiddie, not giving him a lot of his credit. Like the dude is going out there and he's balling, man. And I think he started, like you said, he's starting to fall into that role where he's starting to become comfortable because his numbers look nice this year, man. He's putting up some nice numbers, been putting up efficient numbers. You know what I'm saying? And just the dude's balling right now, man. Kind of the way that we wanted him to ball when we kind of figured out that Jalen Brunson was gonna be gone. So he doing good on that.
I wanted to ask you a question about that before you go to the next point. Is he playing better than JB?
I think he's playing about like like kind of like JB was toward the end of the season.
So no, you compared him to last year, JB, correct?
Yeah. Oh, we're talking about right now.
I meant right now. Do you feel like he's playing better than JB right now?
I probably say you're probably on par.
Okay.
Only thing is JB's playing more of the Luka role.
I mean, doesn't that mean he's playing? JB's playing better then?
But I mean, like JB's playing the Luka role at his level as the same as JB playing. I mean, Dinwiddie playing the JB role at his level. If it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard. I'm trying to explain it. Like,
I think I kind of get what your drift is or whatever.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're asked to do different things, but they're both doing those different things at about the same level. If that makes sense.
Understood. But if one is doing something at a higher level, isn't he the better one? That's all I'm saying to you. If
no, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying one is higher than the other. I think they're both doing about the same at what they're being asked to do.
I think JB is asked to do more though. You don't believe?
He's asked to be a point guard for them. Like he is their facilitator, their point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he's asked to be a second ball handler. You know what I'm saying? And they're both doing good at those positions that they're asking them to do.
Okay. I'm just saying JB scores and JB does the assist thing.
Yeah, like, no, he does. And I'm saying, like, but we're not asking Dinwiddie to do that though. We're asking you to be that second guy that can create pressure and help take pressure off of Luka. And he's doing that at an efficient clip right now.
At the scoring clip he is, but I feel like the playmaking, I feel like he's not up to par with the playmaking part. That's the part that's bothering me about Dinwiddie. Like Dinwiddie, like you said, aggressiveness is awesome. I love the scoring, getting to the rim, all that. The 3-point shot, the step back 3-point shot is looking awesome. But the playmaking still is suspect to me though, bro. Like it just doesn't look like it's
that's
like natural.
Like I said, that's not. I'd rather him play this way. This is how we've been wanting him to play. Like you're not a point guard. You are a ball handler. Like I keep telling you, that's two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like JB was more of a point guard than compared to Luka and Spencer. Those guys are both ball handlers that can create pressure on defenses. And so that's why I said, like, yeah, what they're both being asked to do on their separate teams, they're both doing it at about the same level. Like, I like this Spencer Dinwiddie. This is the one I've been talking about all so far this season. Like, yo, this is who you need to be. Stop trying to be a point guard. That's not your job. That's not your game. Create that pressure. That's what he's doing. Getting to the paint. Kicking it out to dudes, or if it's open enough so he can score, he's scoring. Which is why it's pretty balanced how we want him to do. About 20 points, 5 assists. It's not bad. I don't mind his rebounds being up a little bit more. But I can't complain though. You know, four rebounds, not bad.
Is he grabbing more rebounds than JB?
I don't know.
I'd
rather see Spencer do like a 25 and 5.
I'm just messing with the glow yard. I know they want to attack me. That's all I did. Just because.
Oh yeah, you already know what's gonna happen.
So that's the only reason I'm messing with him. No, Spencer doing it. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, I like what Spencer doing this year, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna touch on something else. So Luka now with 7 30+ point games. Didn't you call Luka being leading scorer in the league? Didn't you say that?
I said leading scorer. I said 30 and 10, didn't I?
Yep, you said 30 and 10. He's about to. Matter of fact, hold on.
I mean, he close to it. He should be 9-something now and assist again too. So
hold on, let me see. He is. Crap. He's at 8.7. Now I wonder if that's.
I think that's before. That's before the
Yeah, I think it's before. I don't think it's including tonight.
Yeah, he put
so he'll
11.
probably be about like 9.2
something.
or so.
He'll be at 9
So
something.
yeah, he's almost averaging a triple double.
Yeah, bro, he
36.
averaging after the day. He'll probably be averaging like 35, 9 and 9. That's stupid. Yeah. And he's shooting over 50%. And his 3-point shot ain't even falling yet.
As a matter of fact, he shot 60% tonight.
Yeah. You know how that streakiness go with his 3-point shot. For some reason, his 3-point shot comes later on.
Yeah, it'll be like that, like around like January, February, his three start going up to about 35%.
Yep.
Let me go back. Yeah, that's probably about it, bro. I thought there was something else I was gonna talk about.
Tim Hardaway.
I mean, this is to be expected of Tim Hardaway, bro. Like we didn't expect him to go out here and look like Spencer. It'd be nice if he looked like Spencer Dinwiddie. It'd be nice. It's just that we already knew this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, we don't even need JB no more. We got Tim Hardaway." And it's like, but he's giving you 3 points in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but isn't he shooting like 30-some% from the floor? Like even that game, it was the last game against Orlando when he got 21. Didn't he shoot a horrible percentage?
Bro, he is shooting 35% from the field, 35% from three.
Bro, like I mean, I would take the chance with Simmons, man. That's what I'm saying. Like if
I'm good.
We're talking about no draft picks, like you're taking a chance. It's nothing. You giving up.
We'll be the third team that's taking a chance on him. Then we're gonna be hearing about it's some kind of mental breakdown, or he just refuses to shoot.
The third team took a chance with Tim Hardaway Jr. He's still Tim Hardaway Jr. The same thing.
I'm good. Oh, at least I know Tim will break out with a 21-point game. I don't know when last time Ben Simmons broke out with a 21-point game.
I know one's an all-star, an all-NBA player, an all-defensive player, and the other one but we're gonna hold on to. You sound like the white power.
We're gonna see if he's gonna be an all-star again, bro.
He might not be, but he's gonna be better than Tim Hardaway Jr. every year.
Man, you are the only person
that believes he's better than Tim Hardaway Jr.
I'm hearing defending Ben Simmons right now.
You are the only person I know that think Tim Hardaway Jr. better than Ben Simmons.
No, I didn't say he was better, but if you asking me which one would I rather have right now, from what I've been seeing with Ben Simmons, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Like it's not gonna be like it's just some huge upgrade between those two right now. But both of them, one of them ain't hitting the shots, and one of them refuse to shoot shots.
And it's still better than Tim Hardaway Jr. That's what I'm saying to you. No matter what Ben's struggling, it's better than Tim Hardaway Jr. It's Tim Hardaway Jr. You're talking about getting rid of Bertans.
No, like I said,
Tim Hardaway Jr.
I'm not defending
Simmons.
Tim. Listen to what I'm saying. One of them ain't hitting shots. One of them refused to shoot. So it's pretty much the same thing.
One can
so
control
why would
the ball,
I give
though.
one for the other one?
One can dribble the ball.
And at least with Tim, but at least with Tim, matter of fact, they were showing highlights of this dude giving up wide open dunks and stuff, passing it to KD and them.
That's
on
fine.
Fast breaks. Like I'm not
that's
taking
fine.
it, bro.
That's fine. He can still run the break better than Tim Hardaway Jr. So when it's about
you're right.
running
He gonna run the break.
Another
Tim
guy
gonna score, and he gonna just wait for somebody to come down and let me pass it to you because I don't want to shoot the ball under the goal.
He can still do that because Tim Hardaway Jr. can't do it. I wish Tim Hardaway Jr. sometimes could run down there and do the same thing. I wish he could just run down there and pass the ball off.
Oh, I do too.
He throw it off the backboard. He throws it off the backboard.
Listen, I do
that's the type
too,
of stuff he does.
But that's okay with listen. I'm not trading poison for bleach.
They're averaging about the same amount of points. Ben Simmons averaging more rebounds, more assists. Like that's wild. You saying Tim Hardaway Jr. like he's scoring something? They scoring about the same amount of points. They're scoring about.
I tell you, I did. I don't like that one of them, but I'm not. Ben Simmons does not move the needle for me, man. Like I said, you sound just like the Brooklyn Nets fans when they picked up Ben Simmons, and that's just what they're saying. Anybody want this guy?
No.
And now you're like, we'll take him.
Nah, you're making a different case. That's giving draft picks and off of Ben Simmons. I just told you Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans straight for Ben Simmons, and you said no.
And I'm saying,
wow, bro. Even if he just rode the bench, Tim Hardaway Jr. shouldn't be playing right now. So even if Ben Simmons just rode the bench, that's better than having Tim Hardaway Jr. on the team.
So you talk about riding the bench. Now you already complained about a guy riding the bench making 16, but you want a guy that's riding the bench making 20 or 30 minutes.
Tim Hardaway Jr. needs to be riding the bench. That's what I'm saying right now. So it doesn't make a difference. I'm saying you take the chance on the better player. Then you saying take a chance on the worst player. Never mind. You're right, bro. We're gonna take the chance on the worst player that is Tim Hardaway Jr.
Like I said, I don't like none of them, but you the only person out here defending Ben Simmons.
I'm not defending Ben Simmons, bro.
I grab this dude. He's our bench.
Ben Simmons at all. I didn't defend Ben Simmons at all.
I'm
the
good on
question
Ben Simmons,
is
bro.
Ben Simmons and Tim Hardaway Jr. Ben Simmons is better than Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans combined right now. Even being as bad as he is, he's better than both of them combined. As bad as he is right now, he's better than both of those guys combined. That's all I gotta say. I would make that trade right now without any draft picks. We talk about draft picks and all, and I think Ben Simmons' contract might end before Tim Hardaway's does. So why would I not make that trade? That's a trade that you do make. You make getting Ben Simmons for Tim Hardaway Jr. I'm on, right? You're the only person I know that would say no to that. That's all I'm saying. With no draft picks, I didn't say
No. I'm not the only person saying no. Like I just told you, the Brooklyn Nets fan base would say yes to that.
Okay,
they would take that trade.
All right, then guess what? Supposedly they talking to a Western Conference team. That's why the whole conversation started. So I hope the Brooklyn Nets fans do say yes, because I definitely take that trade. That's all I'm saying. Get Timmy up out of here. Timmy and him. Bruh. That's all I'm saying. You got a guy that's a ball handler and a defender. If he don't do nothing else, if he doesn't shoot the ball one time, he's a ball handler on the team, which we don't have, other than Spencer Dinwiddie and Luka, and he's a defender, something that we need that Tim Hardaway Jr. or Bertans isn't. I'm perfectly fine with no draft pick. Heck no, bro. You don't never give up the all-star, the all-NBA guy and say no for Tim Hardaway Jr. I don't care how much trash he is right now. I'd take Klay Thompson over Tim Hardaway Jr. right now.
He's playing better than both of those guys, of course. Who would take that?
Who? Klay Thompson? Klay Thompson is horrible right now. Klay Thompson shooting 20-something% from three. Yeah, and I take him over Tim Hardaway Jr.
I would too.
And you talking about not taking Ben Simmons though?
No.
But Klay Thompson is trash right now.
I would take Klay Thompson over both of those guys right now.
I'm not disagreeing with you saying no. I wouldn't take Klay Thompson over Ben Simmons. No, Klay Thompson.
You don't like Klay Thompson?
I love Klay Thompson. He's one of my favorite players, especially when he's playing. I think he went possibly the greatest shooter of all time. I told you we talking about a count of everything, but I think right now with his injuries, the way he plays and all, I don't think he'll ever be the player that he used to be. So I think that's a done deal. I don't think it's a reason to get Klay Thompson. I think Golden State knows that as well.
So one more thing about the Ben Simmons thing, because I'm confused. You take Ben Simmons, and you're saying he's a lockdown, he doing this and that and this, but their team is like 2-5 with him doing all that stuff you just said.
That's perfectly fine. And our team was 3-3 or 2-3, whatever, with Tim Hardaway Jr. doing whatever Tim Hardaway Jr. did. Yep. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying to you is that you compare.
You have a bigger role for Ben than you do for Tim Hardaway. Like you said at the beginning of the season.
No, you don't.
Tim Hardaway can go in there and score 1 point. It don't even matter.
Why would you, bro? Why would you? You didn't get rid of nobody else in your top three. Who did I say get rid of? I didn't say get rid of Spencer Dinwiddie. I didn't say get rid of Christian Wood. I didn't say get rid of Dorian Finney-Smith. I didn't say get rid of none of those guys you talked about. So we moved Tim Hardaway Jr. already down the totem pole. So if you switch him with Ben Simmons, you wouldn't be asking Ben Simmons to be a third guy. Ben Simmons would be down the totem pole.
Yeah, we're not asking Tim to be a third guy.
Exactly. Ben Simmons is better at the fifth guy than Tim Hardaway Jr. is. That's what I'm saying to you. That's like Russell Westbrook off the bench is better than Tim Hardaway Jr. right now. Like it's Tim Hardaway Jr. That's what I'm saying to you. Anybody at the fifth position.
Like I said, you speaking Tim to me, and I agree. I'm not the biggest Tim Hardaway fan. You know this.
Ben can dribble the ball,
if it does not move the needle to me, then why am I making a trade?
Because we need another ball handler, and Ben Simmons is that one of the best. Say he's not. He's
like
not.
I said, they like 2-6 or whatever. I mean, he ain't doing too much.
But I asked you the question about the ball handler. I asked you about the ball handler. We need a ball handler. Tim Hardaway Jr. Not making threes. We already got the number one offense or something around there right now with Tim Hardaway Jr. struggling. We need a ball handler right now. Does Ben Simmons not bring a ball handler? Somebody that can take the pressure off of Luka where he can throw the ball to somebody else and they can dribble the ball and not get it stolen from. Does he not do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I got to say. Then Tim Hardaway Jr. ain't doing nothing. Nothing. Tim Hardaway Jr. is not doing anything, bro. He's not doing anything. So if Ben can give me anything. Ben
is looking like a 10-time All-Star right now.
He doesn't have to look like a 10. He can look like a no-time All-Star. He can dribble the ball better than Tim Hardaway Jr. That's better than what Tim Hardaway Jr. can do right now. That's what I'm saying to you. If he can dribble the ball, he's doing something better than what Tim Hardaway Jr. can do right now. You like, heck no. I see it in your face. You still like, no, I don't want that Ben Simmons. You gonna get it. You gonna feel it, bro. You gonna feel it once he come here. Especially for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans.
I told you I'm good on Ben, man.
Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans for Ben Simmons, man. Yesterday.
Let's see some. So Ben is getting you 6 and 6. Tim is getting you 14 and 1.
Yeah.
And you'll take Ben.
Yep, because that 14 is garbage. You just said the guy shoot 37% from the field. You're right. So you just said
hold on.
Let 14 on how many shots?
Let's see what Ben Ben is shooting from the field.
Go ahead. Let's see what he shoots from the field.
Yeah, let's see what Ben is shooting.
It doesn't even matter. Tim Hardaway Jr., how many shots is he shooting a game to get his 14 points?
He ain't taking a lot of shots.
He gotta be if he's shooting 39%.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Ben Simmons don't got to take those shots. We don't need no.
And
we don't need anybody
Ben
to take
Simmons
those
is
shots.
shooting a whopping 0% from 3. Great trade. I'll take it.
Oh goodness, that's still. And what Tim Hardaway shooting? Oh, whopping 30, what?
Hold on. 0. If I told you 10, I'm gonna give you $0. You gonna say, man, that's a great. Listen, give me $0.
I'm not saying that's
I'll give
a great.
you $0.
That's fine.
You want $31. Which one you want?
And Luke is shooting 22%, and I still take him shooting threes over Tim Hardaway Jr. No matter what Tim Hardaway Jr. is shooting at 3. That's what I'm saying to you. So you can play them fake numbers you want to. We know percentages and all. I still take them over Tim Hardaway Jr. He's still not.
All right, man. That's fine. Let's move on. It's already 30 minutes, man. Let me see. Who you giving the ball to? Or do you have anything else you want to touch on in the game?
Not really. It was just a decent all-around game. I still think Jason Kidd got to get that rotation solidified. It's still not where I wanted it to be. But we can go with the game ball. I try to find ways. Really, every game I try to find ways not to give it to Luka Doncic. Because
you can give it to Spencer tonight.
No, today I'm giving it to C Wood today. I'm gonna give it to C Wood. I'm just saying every time I basically try to find ways to give it to somebody else because it's basically his award. So I'm just telling everybody in the glow, y'all, what I try to do. And today I felt like in that third quarter, even though Luka was amazing, he was a beast. I'm not taking anything away from Luka Doncic. At that moment when we needed C Wood to come through, C Wood came through. This is one of those street clothes performances that we need in moments where you come out the game and come on, man, help us out here. He did what he had to do. So I'm giving the ball to C Wood.
Yeah, because they finally went through him.
Yeah. And he said Luka was looking for him.
So you think Luka might have went to the coach and said something? At least about his touches?
I think C Wood only missed one shot outside of the 3-point line, right? He was 10 for 15. He was 1 for 5.
1 for 5. Yeah.
So he missed 4 shots from 3. That means he only missed 1 shot from 2, right?
Yeah. I think one of them. I think he got like swiped at or something. I think is what the one miss he had.
C Wood is amazing, man. So like I don't understand why he's not always out there. Like it's just.
Now you talking about Luka's post up. What does C Wood's number look like posting up?
He might not be qualifying enough. Maybe I don't know what's going on. No, actually,
probably because you got to have it. They probably go by like an X amount of some touches or whatever.
Yeah. Plus Ben Simmons shut him down that game. He looked nasty that one game against Brooklyn.
Man,
you know that guy. you know. I ain't gonna. We not gonna front like he didn't shut down C Wood though. He might not have shut down Luka.
I about to say that was the person you told me he gonna shut down, man. He didn't shut that guy down.
That guy
he shut him down for
that guy the best or the second best player in the NBA.
50 points. He didn't score 50.
That's a different thing. So eventually Luka was gonna get better, but he shut down the other guy though. He shut down our number 2 guy.
Man, a lot of this stuff he was getting hacked too, bro.
Oh, get out of here, man! I'm done with you.
He wasn't getting hacked.
I'm done with you. Ben Simmons slander. This is Ben Simmons slander from you. I'm done.
Okay. Oh, he shut down Christian Wood. I'm supposed to give him props. When I was told he supposed to shut down. Yeah, I was told he supposed to shut down Luka for 15 points a game. What somebody told me.
Nah, he used to. I ain't say he got to keep doing it. I hope Luka get better. That's what you do, right? Now Luka got to get better than Dort. But as far as
okay.
Oh, I'm just joking. As far as what Luka.
No, I'm gonna say no. I got my opinions on that. I mean, I'm not gonna take a lot away from Dort. Like, if the referee gonna let you play, then that's it.
Luka called him one of the top 3 defenders in the NBA, so you got to go with the man.
If Dort was a free agent and Dallas was finna give, I'd take him.
Absolutely. So all I'm saying is, can Tim Hardaway Jr. shut down Christian Wood? All right, that's it. We can go to what's your game ball, bro? We can go to questions in the comments. That's terrible.
Oh man. Since you gave it to C Wood, I'm gonna give it to Spencer, man.
All right, I like that.
I'm gonna give it to him. He did pretty good today.
Hey,
Like Spencer was quietly putting in work. Nobody talks about Spencer, bro.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and again, I'm shooting fire out here today with Mavs fans. They're gonna hate me, but I'm just asking the question. I have no answer.
Bro, don't get me in trouble, bro.
Is,
What you doing?
is Dorian Finney-Smith worth $15 million right now?
Why you put me on the spot, bro?
I know, but it's hard. I had to ask you
Listen,
the question.
y'all. He out here shooting slugs today.
I know.
I don't know
man.
where he got this gun from.
I'm
I
just
told him to put it up
asking
before he
you.
came on the show. He out here slugging out here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not saying things
He
gonna
shot at
change.
Tim. He didn't shot at that kid. What's going on, man?
I ain't saying things gonna change. We already said Maxey could have waited for the contract, right? Now Dodo, he should have got his contract.
Now we can't flip flop on Dodo right now.
I'm not flip flopping. I absolutely wanted Dodo. I will stand behind it. I will always stand behind.
No,
it.
I'm talking about the contract. I'm talking about the contract.
But
I
should
ain't talking about keep. Yeah, I would keep him. Yeah.
Is he worth it right now? Is what I'm saying. Right? If right now was the beginning, and you like, or if this was his contract year, right? Would he make $15 million a year right now based off of what you see?
Before I answer your question, let me ask you this: we talking about you can feel you're feeling Josh Green, right? You feel him out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter, like Josh Green ain't putting up 30 points a game or nothing, but you feel him out there.
Yep.
Do you feel Dodo out there right now? To be honest,
not as much as I used to before.
And that's pretty much your answer right there.
Okay, so yeah, you and that's not
like
saying
you said,
Dodo
that's
won't
not
change. I believe
no.
I
say that's not saying that Dodo won't change.
Yeah,
it's just you ask me right now. I don't feel Dodo or Reggie's impact like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're not locking down. I think teams that might maybe have learned about them. Like year-to-year adjustments. Teams might be starting to understand how Dodo and Reggie play. I don't know, man, but I just feel like their impact isn't the same. They're actually do too much, but they're not doing too much. So it's like, how can it be do too much?
It's not even that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
I was just saying I don't know what's going on. Like their shot isn't falling. I'm like maybe they're just being streaky and the shot will come back, but it just doesn't feel like they even really like involved in the game. If that makes sense. Like it's just like. Even their corner three really isn't necessary because guys are playing them differently now. Like guys aren't leaving Luka as much. They're letting Luka get that's why he's scoring as much this time because they're letting him get to the rim to score now instead of coming off and giving them guys wide open threes. So,
cause look how many cross court passes they starting to pick off on Luka. Cause like you said, they're staying home on those guys.
So if they're not doing that, you need more skilled players. Like it's coming to the point where you start to understand you just need more skilled players.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we talked about this over the offseason because remember all we heard was, like I said, I'm not saying he was gonna come out there and look like Luka with the ball handlers and but like all we heard all offseason like they're gonna work on their ball handling. Dodo was gonna be more, drive more to the basket. He's gonna handle the ball a little bit more. He said this like 3 or 4 times during the during the summer or whatever, and it's just like. I don't know if it's that they didn't work on it. I'm not gonna say they didn't work on it, or it might be a confidence thing. I don't know.
I think they worked on it. I think they did, bro.
Maybe it's a confidence thing. Then I guess, man. For when they put the ball on the floor, it's like they just kind of be hesitant a little bit. Because if I'm still cringing when you put the ball on the floor trying to get to the basket, that ought to tell you something, bro. I mean, I don't know.
Who's the one player? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I'm hoping because they did this last year. I'm not saying they wouldn't like. Actually, Dodo was good at the beginning of the season last year.
Yeah, Dodo was alright.
Reggie wasn't. Reggie came on towards the second half of the season, but Dodo was good beginning of the season. But you got to remember too, Dodo ain't been good since he wasn't good in the summer jam. I keep saying summer jam, the fan jam, and the preseason. So this is like he's kind of been struggling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
From that point to now. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it is gonna be a streaky thing where he starts hitting his shots. We definitely need him to hit those corner threes. Like Reggie only hit one corner three, and that was a three that helped seal the game today.
Yep. I'm just hoping he didn't get his money, man. Not saying he would. I don't think Dodo that guy. But that's one. Two, I told you it was one guy I believe could get his handles better this offseason. Like you were saying all that stuff about them other guys. I told you it was one guy, and I said that was Josh Green. Reason why? Josh Green is still a young fella. Like Josh Green is just being in the NBA. He's not even molded into what he is yet. Right. Dodo and Reggie Bullock and them are who they are. Maxi Kleber, he is who he is. You're not getting bro, for them to be able to dribble the ball, it needs to be a big increase. Like not a small increase. Like that's why I said from the point Dodo got drafted to now, he's had an increase in his ball handling abilities. If that took that many years, exactly. If that took 7 years or whatever, for him to be able to take that next step that you want him to do in 1 year, he has to basically like triple or quadruple that in 1 year.
So
That
saying
isn't going to happen.
He gotta be like Paul George with the handle or something.
Yeah, like in 1 year, not even Paul George, but just a jump of like this guy can't dribble at all. No knock to Dodo. Like I don't want to even knock him, but these guys can't dribble at all. For them to get to a Nick Batum level of dribbling, that's a super step. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like to get to that level, it's a super step for those guys to get there.
Is that a shot?
No, it's not. It's just the truth. It's not a shot. It's no. Don't shoot at that Dodo or Reggie.
Go ahead.
It's just the truth, though, bro. Think about it. Like if they could dribble like a Nick Batum, man, like it'd be like, okay, we good, but it would take a super step for them to get there. Now, Josh Green, yeah, he probably will get there at some point in his career because he still has the time to still take off. And I've seen the steps in each year where he can take enough of a jump. He's already a better ball handler than Dodo. Like he's already better than those guys. Is. So he's going to be at the end of his career a better ball handler than those guys by far. I just think those guys are what they are, man. And it's at a point we got to start getting skilled players, man. So that's what another point of the Ben Simmons thing. He's a skilled player, man. I know you don't like him. He's just skilled over. Like that's all I'm thinking about. I just want to get some skill in here. I'm tired of. I talked to you that it's getting really heliocentric, man. It's getting really like at one point we would talk about on the show. It wasn't really that the guys didn't really watch the Mavs and they were just talking that James Harden mumbo jumbo and saying it, and he didn't really have anybody. He still doesn't really have anybody now because you got rid of his other ball handler. But now it's becoming the Luka Doncic show. Like it's times when these teams are just saying you can't give the ball back to Luka. Luka, get a ball to these guys. And I'm like, oh, man. Uh-oh. And Luka gets the ball back with like 4 seconds left in the shot clock and then has to shoot a step back three, which messes his percentage up and stuff like that. Like, I'm not liking that game plan. So we need some more skill players. That's the last point on me.
So let me ask you this question. I know we asked a lot of questions and we got to get to these questions. So for what you heard Tim said, do you think they're trading Christian Wood by Christmas?
I pray not. I don't know. It's just weird because I don't know what the plan is. I hope Christian Wood's plan is to be a part of it and that they're showcasing maybe the other guys, like they showcase street clothes, to trade those guys. I'm praying. That's what it's all about. Like, I'm praying that Maxi Kleber contract was to trade Maxi Kleber. Like somebody said, I believe on some show before, like he makes him a commodity now that he can use in a trade now because of his contract. So I'm hoping that's what it all comes down to, man. We don't get rid of Seawood because I'm starting to lose faith in what we can do. Like, I don't know. We have too many guys that don't have skill. If we keep getting rid of our skill guys, like I don't know who's going to come and what we can do, man. Like, that's what I'm afraid of. So we're not going to be high enough in the draft to keep getting these guys. Jaden Hardy's going to be years away for that. And then even when he comes in, he has to go through the growing pains. So, like, I'm scared, man. Like they have to get something right. They have to explain something to us. The Seawood thing looks like too perfect in our laps, but it's like they don't, for some reason we don't know why it's not happening. So I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think they're gonna trade McGee.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. They got to trade McGee. That means they can't trade Seawood then.
No, I mean,
you think they're gonna trade both of them?
I don't know, bro. Cause I'm like today everybody's saying the right things, right? Mm-hmm. As far as like, oh, we tried to go through them and all that type of stuff, but then it's like watching this game, it'll probably go right back to how it was the previous 2 games, where it's like he only get like 5 touches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you, but if
I don't know. I know. I just feel like the way he's being treated, I feel like if I had to call it right now, he's gone. Yeah, I feel like he's saying all the right stuff right now. You have to, you know what I'm saying, because of the reputation he had, which I still don't understand why he had to stick to this script for his reputation. But your boy didn't have to do that. But
I heard you on the last show. You talking about you actually at a point of like wanting Seawood to leave, like you feel sorry for him. Yeah. And I feel the same way because I don't know what's going on. It's like you just want an explanation. That's what we feel like. We hate.
And we're hearing too many, like, you know what I'm saying, conflicting like story. Like, oh,
we want Kid
feels this way, but then Kid feels this way, but then Kid feels this way, but then Kid feels this way. And it's like, what? So I'm trying to fall in the middle of what y'all are trying to say right now, bro. It's like, because like you just said, I didn't know nothing about that when you said Nico wanted Christian Wood, but then Kid wanted McGee.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I've said it a million times. Talent like that don't just grow on trees every day, especially for Dallas, for a team that's been supposed to be complaining about we can't never get any type of talent here.
Yeah.
You finally got a guy, and it's like you treat him like you know what I'm saying, some throwaway player.
Jason Kidd had to see, just like we saw how quick Seawood gave it 17 in the second half.
Yeah.
There's no other player on this team that can do that. Maybe Spencer Dinwiddie gets hot. Maybe Tim Hardaway. But Seawood has done that for us maybe 3 times now in like, what, 5 games?
Yeah.
Or 6 games or whatever it's been. So, like,
Dude,
I don't.
been pretty much averaging a point a minute, man. Like I said, you Jason Kidd, have to sit here and prop up street clothes the whole season when you knew his post up game and all that stuff was trash. But then you get this guy who's probably the most efficient player I've probably ever seen since probably Roy Tarpley on this team, and then you just like, whatever.
I don't even care if you don't like him, play him. That's how I'm at. At this point, I'm like, bro, I don't care. His production on the court is too much. I don't care what he's doing right now. Play that man. So I don't know, man. It's just starting to irritate me a little bit. It's making you like you guys keep talking about. It's making you dislike guys you thought you liked. So you're disliking like Maxi Kleber. I love Jason Kidd all last year. I'm starting to question my feeling for Jason Kidd. You feel me? Like, was I wrong about Jason Kidd? Was that the oddball year or something like that? Is he not what I think he is?
I heard some people talk about the 2-year slump for the 2nd-year slump for Jason Kidd, man, on his stops. And like this year's not starting up too well. And I'm just telling you, like I said, like I told TGK, I heard that and I was like, it's a whole nother situation. I think he learned from that, all that type of stuff. But it's like, it seemed like it's starting to happen again, bro. Like that little 2nd-year slump thing with the teams. And I'm just like.
Well, right now, I mean, okay, 2 things about that. One, he usually runs gimmicks, like gimmick defenses and all. That's what he's known for doing. Like he did it with Milwaukee, and in the 2nd year.
He's doing it with us, yeah.
Yep. He usually, I think I asked you about that last season. I think I said about it. I think I did, about the gimmicks, about our defense being gimmicks and all that stuff. Like we play gimmick defense.
Remember, we both thought that was going to change when you got your center.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have to have guys playing scrambling defense. Those guys can stay more on the perimeter, man, and guard the perimeter and keep those guys from penetrating.
We don't have our
center now.
We don't have our center that we gave 3 years to. So that's what we're seeing right now. So I don't know why they just don't run the ultimate Maxi Kleber offense like they would do with him, just with Seawood. Like I don't understand it. He should just be out there like scoring. Even today when they took him out, I was like, wow. Like he was running and he was dominating the game, and then it was like 4 minutes left, and Jason Kidd said, "Come on out, bring in Dodo."
You talking about the Phoenix game?
No, this game tonight.
Right.
Yeah, this game. When I say Phoenix, every game. It's every game. But like Seawood was the big part of bringing us back and getting us the lead, and he takes him out. Like, isn't that like paying your dues? Don't you run through the hot guy? Like, I mean,
that's what I was told.
Everything is different.
That's what I was told. When Maxey was hot, he's a hot guy. Why you talking about taking him out? Like, but why nobody keep that same energy with this guy he did in the first 3 games?
Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell right now is hot, and they talking about putting Dwight Powell
in the
game. Why is it everything different for Seawood? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Like
that's what everybody's trying to figure out, bro.
So
that's what everybody's trying to figure out.
I don't know, bro. This is crazy though. But I just wanted. I'm gonna be kind of mad, man. I think if we lose back-to-back years, like I think I might be a little mad, man. I don't know what that. I mean, from what you're saying right now, you believe it that we're gonna lose back-to-back years as far as the guys.
You talking about that? Oh, you know what?
You saying we're gonna lose back-to-back years? We're gonna lose guys for nothing. That's what you're saying.
Now, like I told TGK, for right now, I'm calling it. That's not to say that they won't change and all that stuff. We hoping they change, but if I had to call it right now, I'm saying yes. Because somebody gonna offer that man more than what Dallas might offer him, or if Dallas offers him anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they probably
remember,
money.
People come for the organization, but they also come for the coaches too.
Yeah.
Which is why I remember for the longest we heard that's why folks didn't want to come for Dallas because of Rick Carlisle. So if kids start picking up their reputation, it's like you like I said, you're constantly hearing about how Dallas want this talent and all that type of stuff. You have the talent on your team. You're trying to get more talent, and you're trying to keep the talent that you have, but then you treat them like this, and it's just like,
well, you
would have thought from the whole JB thing. It's like, yo, let's treat this situation a little bit better. And like you said, the dude is the most efficient dude I've ever seen in my life for the Mavericks, man.
They probably just like his money, bro.
It's like, I mean,
they probably gonna play with his money as well.
Yeah, they're gonna play with his money, bro.
They probably gonna play with his money too, and then that's
you think they're
one.
gonna offer him? This gonna be the test. You think they're gonna offer him that extension?
Yes, they're gonna offer him
in
that 70.
December?
They're gonna offer him that 77 and make him try to push him for him to get to 77. So they're gonna lowball him. They're gonna say it like they're doing something great for him and gonna offer him the 77 when he knows he can go and get more money in the four for 77. That's one.
Right.
But two, the second point to go back on you, we 4-3 right now, man. So like everybody's like crying and worrying about the season. We right there. Think about it. Utah just lost their third game, right?
Yeah.
I think Portland lost again today or something like that, maybe.
And then Utah played more games than this.
Yep. Portland might have lost to Memphis. They were losing last time I saw. So if they lost like their second or third game. There's nobody away from us but that damn Phoenix Suns. They're starting to pull, but they got only one loss. That's it. Like we should have
beat them, man.
We should have, and that's another reason why I'm saying everybody's going down that, like everybody's jumping off the train real quick. We haven't even meshed yet, and we still right there. Like no team is destroying us. There's not like we haven't watched the game yet where you haven't said the Mavericks could have won that game. Not one.
Let me see.
You going down the game?
So Dallas is 15th in defensive rating.
Yep, that's the issue. The issue is they keep going up and down their defense. That's the issue.
We're second in offensive rating.
Yep. They got to get that defense solidified. But come on, let's go.
I think we will. We gotta probably give it a little more time.
I think it is too. They're getting new guys situated. They're giving guys more roles and all as well. Like we will be fine. I just keep telling y'all that. I know somebody asked the other game, do you still think 60 wins? And I was sitting there reading it, sitting there watching it while you was reading. I'm like, yep. I wish I was on the show so I could shake my head and say, yep.
Oh, yeah.
I still do believe it.
All right, hold on. Let me clear this up. Man, over choking. Oh, dang. The Cavs beat the Celtics. Boy, I told y'all about the Cavs, bro.
Ain't nobody worried about the damn Cavs.
Utah. What's not Utah? All right, guys. We're about to get into these questions and these comments. Y'all already know how this works. If you got any questions or any comments addressing us, guys, please hit us with the WTM. So that way we can go ahead and get through all the questions, get through the questions and the comments that are addressing us and not one of your fellow Glow Yard members. All right, man. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Euro, what's good, man? He said, I swear to God, if J Kidd doesn't increase Wood's minutes, how much evidence do we need? Guy can hoop. Played 23 today, Euro, so yeah, you're right. He's hovering around that 23 to 25 minute stretch there. So hopefully it go up, but I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. So, he says, welcome back, fellas. Appreciate it, man. We definitely appreciate it. Let's see. Smito, he says, Powell was plus 25 tonight. He is plus 50 in 55 minutes over his 4 games. Maybe he isn't as bad as people think, especially in the regular season.
Oh, he said
regular season, Smito.
There you go. You said your
regular season, Smito. Let's not act like he's been showing up and playing the same way in the playoffs over the last like 3 years.
I don't think we care about the regular season. We know what Dwight Powell can do.
Yeah, we already know about we said that before, Smito. We don't care about the regular season. We know he balled in the regular season. We said that a million times. He's going to be measured in the playoffs. That's what we're talking about. So yeah, it's good. Hey, play him as many minutes he want in the regular season. That's fine. The Great says Josh Green should be playing 20 plus minutes. Amen. He says every game. He says crazy coming from me, right? He said but gotta keep it real. No,
sound like real. We sound like real.
Yeah, I mean, gotta call it like we see it, bro. That's how we do it on here. Like call it like you see it. He does. We've been saying that for the last 3 videos. We've been saying he needs to play at least 20 minutes. Cut down Dodo and Reggie's minutes, and divvy out a little bit some of those to Josh Green. It's not that hard. I don't understand what I mean. Every metric shows that he's he needs more minutes.
Y'all believe Josh Green can be better than both of those guys. That's why. Is that a shot?
I don't know. Was it a shot? Did you pull the gun out?
I didn't think it was a shot. I think you must have thought it was real. Okay. Good to hear. You thought it was true. Okay, good.
Corey, what's good, man? Says Josh Green needs to play over Reggie to start in order to get off a better start. This JaVale starting needs to quit. So I don't care if Powell or Wood. It's
freaking crazy.
Oh, it's effing crazy to start JaVale. Yeah, because he's only playing like 5 to 7 minutes now, man. It's like he's not even.
He's supposed to be the burst. So the reason he's so effective in his limited minutes is because he come off the bench and like burst to give you a different speed, a different like look for a second as far as getting it. That's how he plays. He isn't a starter.
Yeah. J-Kid, man. Coy also says the energy pile in Josh is infectious. He said Seawood, good lord, he can hoop. Why can't we see it here, but Kid can't?
I know.
Like I think, like King said, it might be the fact that Seawood might not have been a Kid guy. That might have been a Nico guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right in your face. I don't understand why you still can't see it, but it is what it is. Lies, what's good, man? He says we have to give more minutes to Josh Green. Everybody talking about Josh Green now. Remember, hey, funny, can you get that funny? It wasn't too long ago. Everybody was talking about Josh Green with trash. What, like two videos ago or 3 videos ago? Everybody was like killing him.
A while ago.
He wasn't even doing nothing. It's like I was like, man, Josh Green said
yeah, they was like
he
was trash that game. Like, what, he played 9 minutes? Hold up, what happened?
Like 9 minutes. I'm like, what y'all talking about? He trash. And everybody else went like 1 for 100, and he went like 2 for 3 or something. Oh, he trash. Like, wait, what? But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, he said Josh Green been saving us multiple times since the beginning of the season. Shout out to the White Powell. He played like a strong man today. Yeah, man, if you could put him and Green in at the same time, that energy would be stupid.
But do they really have a center in Utah? Who was their center today? Is it Marketing?
Leonard.
Oh, Leonard. Yeah, that's why Dwight looks. You feel me? But no disrespect.
Now, hold on. That shots. That's shot right there.
I mean, but come playoff time, he gets shut down by Kevon Looney. So, like, it is what it is, yo. Like, y'all shots, seen this.
Where you get? Oh, okay, you weren't here last. Okay, that's why you got the gun.
We've seen this.
You load out of ammo up today, man. What's going on?
You've seen this same story over and over. Like, we love Dwight when he comes and does this. It's awesome to see. He's community guy. He does his run. It's just that we got to solidify the spot before the playoffs come. That's all it is. Like, he can run his the regular season, whatever. But when the playoffs come, I need a big guy to give me rebounds and be a body down there defensively.
Yep. You gonna like this, King? Corey said Josh needs THJ minutes.
Hey, man, Rel saying THJ need all the minutes. You feel me? Every single minute you could possibly give to him. You know? That's what he's saying. He's taking a 31%.
Damn, he did play 2 more minutes than Josh Green. I didn't know he played that many minutes.
Yo, Tim Hardaway Jr.
I didn't even know him out there. Besides, like early in the game, he was breaking out them shots.
When's the last time Tim Hardaway Jr. had an awesome game?
Does that 21-point game count?
That wasn't no awesome. That's what I say. He was trash in that game. He just got 21
did he shoot
points.
Like 3
off of free throws. I think he got off of free throws.
Yeah. It was free throws. Yeah. Tim Hardaway shoot 95% from free throw lines. You know that?
Okay. Oh, another question. Why does Reggie Bullock keep shooting these technical free throws? He seems like he misses every time he gets one. Every time he shoots a technical free throw, it seems like Reggie Bullock misses it.
And guess what he shooting from the free throw line?
What's that, like 60-some%?
75%.
75%. Yeah.
I think Lucas went down too.
Yeah, Lucas been trash recently. Ever since he got out that time, I don't know what's going on.
He down to 78% now. He was shooting like 84, 85% or something like that.
And that was before tonight. I think 78 before tonight. So it's gonna go down again.
Yeah. Smarto says Kid went with the flow. Yes, Wood scored, but we were losing with him out there.
No, we weren't.
No, he weren't. He's the one that helped us get the lead back.
Yes,
Smarto came back in.
I know you talked the comment earlier before you finished reading it about him being a negative something in the plus minus, but that's where the numbers don't work right. That minus came from a lot of the first half numbers when they weren't going to feed into him, and he looked like he was only scoring like 4 points, I think, in the first half.
Hold on. Smito, I gotta ask you a question, bro.
Once that second, what if he had to leave before he left, though, before you finished? But go ahead, bro.
You use a plus minus to justify not playing Wood, but when TGK used the PER on the last video, you killed him for using PER, talking about that's a misleading stat. So and like you just said, King, most of that was from the first half. Like everybody think damn it was in the negatives in the first half because we were losing.
Yeah.
So I like you, Smito. I like you.
Smito is the guy.
I like you, man.
You gotta watch him.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, bro. That something ain't adding up here. Coy says these referees are god awful, man.
They hate the Mavs. That's
I
literally
didn't.
what's
You
going
know
on.
what? To be honest with you, Coy, I didn't even notice it tonight. I didn't
I
notice
did.
it tonight.
I did.
But that last, oh my god, that last, was it not? Oh, no, it was Oklahoma City. That game was trash.
Yeah.
Oh, they weren't calling nothing.
Yeah.
This for King right here. He
That's for
said, "Do you
you.
think Kid could fix Ben Simmons?" He said he'd get off in that. Treat him like treat him like you did like they do Christian Wood, who is balling.
They would. And that's what I'm saying. There would be no pressure for them to do that because they're just trading Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertone straight up for him. That's the whole point. It's no draft picks involved, so you could take the chance of doing that. Yes, I do think Ben Simmons would be okay in this system, and I just think he'd be better than Tim Hardaway Jr. And that's all I think it takes.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to move Tim Hardaway, bro.
Not if
His
that's
value
if
keep
that's
dropping.
if that's what they saying, man. If they saying Ben Simmons value dropped, and they said Tim Hardaway and Bertone's for him, they willing to do it. I'm saying do it right now before they change their mind.
Smito says Simmons versus Bertans and Tim would not happen. Why should the Nets do that? They are the worst defense in the league.
Oh,
already.
Smito, I see you saying that they wouldn't do it. See, that's for you, bro. Smito saying, why would they do that? You saying, why would the Mavs do
I was
that?
gonna add, do they need shooters?
Yeah, they do. They don't have Steph Curry right now. They need shooters.
Yeah. Lai says, like you said, real DP is good during the season. He really is dependable. He doesn't miss much games. Plays 82 last year, but during the playoffs, we got to sit him because he's getting abused. Yeah. I mean, it's common sense. I mean, we have evidence of him not showing up in the playoffs. He's either playing a little bit of minutes or he's not playing at all. So yeah. Coy says, I agree with King. As bad as Ben has been, he can be a playmaker. There you go. You got Smito and Ben. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Cheers.
Coy on your side. Let's see. Smito says, Wood did shoot 10 for 15 from the field. What did Jazz shoot with Wood on the field? Probably on the
I'm
floor.
telling you, Smito, I think it was the first quarter. That's when the Utah Jazz shot they scored 35 in the first quarter, I believe. Only 15 in the second, and then in the second half scored 50 again. So
yeah, they scored 35. 35 in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter,
and then 50 in the second half. So I think it was all in the first quarter. What you're thinking of, because Christian Wood was on the floor when we took the lead in the third quarter. His run of the putbacks and the 3-pointer and the inside dunk, coast to coast. That's what took the lead. Like he went on the run himself and took the lead in the putback.
No, it wasn't Christian Wood. It was Maxey.
Oh, it was Maxey. Got you. Maxey
Yeah,
had how many points? How many points Maxey had?
That's not important.
How many points did he have? Just let me know.
Christian Wood is the bad person here. Remember that.
How many points did he have, though, bro? How many points did Maxey have? Just let me know.
What's Westbrook's jersey number?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Smart. I'm watching you, bro. I like you, Smarto. La says, I've been having that feeling of I'm not sure with Tim since the days of Carlisle. Let me ask y'all, do you guys feel the same? It's like we are never sure if he will stay consistent. Man, I told y'all he's like to use Johnny B term, he is a Walmart J.R. Smith.
Yeah, he's worse than J.R. Smith because he ain't been consistent in a while. Like I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, and that's just his game. He's just not consistent, man.
But he used to be more streaky than this, though, bro. What happened to a streak?
Now remember, from what we heard, it's because he's in Jason Kidd's system. He's struggling in Jason Kidd's system. For what we heard. Now I don't, like you said, I don't see a difference from the Jason Kidd system in the Rick Carlisle system. You know what I'm saying? The difference is Jason Kidd's system. He's supposed to play defense or whatever. So
maybe the defense is causing him not to score at all, to having to try to play defense, because he had better games with Rick Carlisle. Like it is what it is. His streakiness wasn't as bad as this. Like he would have 2 up, 2 down, 3 down, 3 up. Like you feel me? Like now he's it's rare to see a good game. We still sitting here like
we get excited when he got that one game. Oh, he finally got one.
Yeah, he still ain't have it yet.
Flat line the rest of the way.
He still ain't have it yet. We still waiting for it.
So supposedly, I don't know if you saw one of the pregame shows. I think it was. And they were talking about Tim Hardaway, his struggles or whatever, and they were saying it might be due to the fact that he was out for that
He
long
was he
period
was
of
struggling
season or
before
whatever.
then.
So he trying to get his shot back, and like you just said, he's doing that before that though. Like
Bro, it's certain
he's picking up
injuries.
where he left off last year. So
Bro, it's certain injuries. What is Tim Hardaway Jr. with a broken foot? What did that change about his game? Nothing.
it stopped him from being the facilitator he was.
Got you. And then he was shooting a bunch last year because he probably could have came back. So I saw him on the sideline of practice and still shooting. That's what he does, shooting games. Just
And
shoot.
you know what's funny about that, King? You're not shooting as many shots as you were before. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
so
Like you slide down the pecking order, so we thought like, hey, you'd be a whole lot more efficient if you took less shots.
bro, he broke his foot. What I'm like, how does that change your jump shot? Like your foot is fine now. Like your foot is beyond what it was before now.
Right.
What is I don't know. I just it sounds like an excuse to me. Like I just think Tim not gonna be Tim anymore. Like that's it.
Be Tim anymore. He is Tim.
Yeah, he's gonna be Tim. I mean, that don't mean he not gonna give us a 30-point game. He'll probably give us one. Be like, yeah,
he probably
finally
will.
Tim. But I'm just saying it ain't gonna come as consistently as it used to before. Remember we were talking about it possibly being a Tim Hardaway Jr. trade.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Now, I mean,
Yeah,
we're
I
not talking
remember
about that no more.
Nah. We talk about trading Tim. What we talking about?
Yes.
Frank says I don't want Ben because I think his confidence is shot down to hell. Not defending THJ either, but I think there's better options. Hopefully, which is what I was saying. I ain't defending Tim.
There are
Especially
better
playing
options.
20 minutes and giving you 3 points out here.
There
Trash
are
Dookie
better
Johnson.
options.
Trash can juice is what he is right now.
There are better options, bro, but to not give up a draft pick, like just to get a switch and get a skill player in here for no draft pick and to get rid of Bertans and Tim Hardaway Jr. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Martin says if you get Ben and his numbers are the same, like now we have a $100 million contract that is untradeable for
I
years,
don't
which is
think
what
he
I
has
was
any
saying.
years left.
He said we would be wasting Luka, but if Ben becomes a three-double machine, let's go. I asked for a lot now.
No, it's not. You don't think you can get a 3-double machine? You don't think you can be 10, 10, and 10?
Oh, what they talking about?
No, not 3-point. No,
I'm
like
taking the 3 points.
10, 10, and 10.
I mean,
Yes, you do believe that.
He didn't get it in Philadelphia.
Oh my god, man. He just got 14, 9, and 8 or something like that in Philadelphia. Yeah, you're right.
14, 7, and 7.
I don't think it was 7.
Sorry,
I think you disrespect that, man.
14, 7, and 8. My bad.
It's this guy, bro, man. You. Oh man, come on.
Spino says our problem. We don't have a starting center. Wood is a backup. Powell is a backup. Maxey and Wood are not real centers. We should look at Pirtle trade or Turner trade.
See, Wood doesn't have to be a starting center. That's the thing we saying, Smito. Why does he gotta be a starting center? He's a better power forward than everybody on the team.
Smito, it's fans like you is why C Wood is about to dip.
He's a better. I mean, the center. You're right about
we better not hear no crying about we can't get nobody. I better not hear it.
But who's a better power forward than C Wood? That's my question.
Yeah, exactly. La says, what do you guys think of our poor offense during the second quarter? We was bricking the hell out of threes, and our second unit tend to play the perimeter and not drive enough. La, it's funny you said that. I forgot to touch on that during the show. So listen, for some reason, we're having troubles coming out of the gate in these games, and we're also having trouble coming out of the gate in the third quarter.
Yep.
Those seem to be the things. And on top of that, to touch on that thing you just said with the perimeter, this is what we've been talking about too. Christian Wood is an efficient post-up player. You saw it tonight. Just look at his numbers.
Yeah.
Why, if you see your three is not falling and you're struggling to generate offense, why aren't you trying to get the easiest buckets that you can get? Which is why when Luka came in there, he was feeding them down there. Yo, we need buckets. Here you go, Christian Wood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why that's so hard to understand, bro. Like, this whole three era thing, I feel like, the three is better than getting this simple post up from a player who's very efficient in the post up. That makes no sense to me, bro. That makes no sense. That slows the game down for the defense, and that gives you a better option and a better chance to get points on the board. Guys, you'd rather do a contested three out here off the dribble.
Guys,
you know what I'm saying?
Guys get to be better perimeter defenders, bro, because they get to set up. in the half
Yeah.
court. So it's like when you play inside out and you get good buckets at the rim, you take the ball out, you take the ball sideline out. So the guys have to bring it up the court and set their offense up that way. But I have a statement though for Smido and the rest of the Glow Yard game. What'd you say our offense was? It's crazy that we keep talking about our offense being suspect, right? Like it's wild. And it's like, man, it doesn't look right. And you said our offense was what in the league? Against second, you said. You know how our offense is second in the league? You know we got Luka Doncic, but Luka's not all of our offense. He only getting 36 points a game, right?
Only.
Assist and all that. Only, but it's still there. Somebody else got to do something. A lot of the offense being great is when Christian Wood is in the game. How high the offense goes as far as when he's in, as far as his touches, his efficiency as well. That's why, because if he's not in the game, if you take C Wood out the game for most of these games, our offense would be trash. It'll be Luka Doncic and nothing else. A little bit of Spencer Dinwiddie ripped on there, like that's all it would be.
Hey, that's why I'm glad he didn't miss this game, bro. There was like rumors that he was gonna miss the game. I was like,
if he'd have missed the game, we'd have lost.
Probably lost.
Probably. We would have lost.
No, we got Max Khalifa though. I don't know what you're talking about.
Scoring 0.
Come on, King. Yeah. Come on, King. His favorite player is Westbrook. He just playing homage to Westbrook. Frank says, should we trade for Conley? He'd be perfect backup point guard, not ball handler.
No,
I'm good. I'm good on Conley. Eyes good on Conley. Well, look who it is.
I trade Tim Hardaway Jr.
Johnny Busy. You said what?
I said I trade Tim Hardaway Jr. for him. It's like, nah, I don't even know. I had to think. I had to sleep on it for Mike Conley. I had to sleep on it. I might do it, man. Like I really don't want Tim Hardaway Jr. in his team, man. Mike Conley can dribble the ball. That's what I'm saying. Like he can dribble, and he a better defender than Tim Hardaway,
and he a better 3-point shooter too.
Yeah,
I think right now he's shooting like his percentage. They were talking about that during the game.
His percentage.
He's a good 3-point shooter this year.
As far as a shooter, though, I still think Tim a better shooter. That's why we saying numbers. Numbers don't always do it. He probably doesn't.
How many times have you seen a lot of like the position that Conley plays? He's not asked to do a lot, and he's going to give you more for the position that you're asking him to be in.
You're right.
Than what Tim Hardaway is.
To be like a fifth guy and all. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So that little 42% or whatever it is he's shooting or whatever, bro, looks real nice in the time that we in the spot we asked you to be. Yeah.
You're right.
Johnny B said your kids saw us slandering him about Christian Wood, and he finally woke his bald head blank up. He said, "Let me get him loose." Let's see if it's consistent, though. Johnny B. We only did this for one game. Let's see if it's consistent. Let's see if he'll let him loose. And my idea letting him loose is give him 30 plus. You give him 30 plus minutes, and then we'll talk. Here we go. Smido says Simmons might be better than THJ in a vacuum, but not on our team and not next to Luka. Jesus. Smido on one tonight.
Smido. Not THJ, man. Like y'all using the wrong guy for that argument. Like we've argued JB before as far as his role and what he does and why he's important. We argued Dorian Finney-Smith last year and all, like why he's important, even if he's not the best player on the team. Come on, man. Like THJ ain't helping Luke out right now. How
many years THJ got left? 2? No, 3, 2.
2 after this? It's 2 after this, I think.
Well, we can move him.
All I'm saying is Ben Simmons is another ball handler. So them times where Luka wants to sit over there and just rest, like in the corner doing nothing, you have a guy that can dribble the ball. Tim Hardaway Jr. tried to do that a couple times a day, and it was like, no.
Well, he missing layers around the rim. I'm like,
he's horrible, man.
Johnny B says, but I'm currently in New Orleans at the Bourbon Street. Hey, man.
Hey.
Bring back some beans and rice, bro. You tripping.
Hey.
Acting the fool in the club, but I still had to tap in with my guys. He says, good win, good night. Yes, sir, Johnny B. Johnny B. leaving. You out there in them clubs, huh?
Handle your business, Johnny. I know how them clubs on Bourbon Street.
Hey,
it's
man,
a little smelly out
down there.
Though.
Fire too,
it's
Johnny.
Awesome, though.
I can't think of that one spot me and my wife went to, man, for breakfast, bro. Man.
Make sure you hit up Pat O'Brien's. Make sure you grab yourself a hand grenade.
Bro, what's the name of that? What's the name of that wing spot down there, bro?
I didn't go to the wing spot. All
I can't remember.
Let's get alcohol when I was there. I remember. Ooh, my gosh.
Man, I gotta go back to New Orleans now, man.
I do too, man. I ain't been a cup.
Nick says, Seawood a bona fide All Star if he is used as a starter / closer with 30+ minutes. Also, TJ is getting paid 20. That hurts my soul. Yeah, man.
And close
But
to
I think he has that contract that goes down though.
yeah.
It's in descending order.
He making like 17 something now. I think it's still close enough.
17 what he's shooting from the field. Great. Says Ben Simmons is terrified of shooting so much he literally warms up by passing to his teammates. No lie, I can't believe you want Ben Simmons, bro. Is a walking doo-doo stain. Wow, tripping.
Nah, as I keep saying to you, you keep saying y'all have not answered my question yet. You can call Ben Simmons doo-doo stain and all that. Is Tim Hardaway Jr. not a doo-doo stain? That's all I'm asking everybody.
I said, matter of fact, you being disrespectful. I said Tim Hardaway is trash can juice.
Juice.
That's what he is.
So he not
You know
even
how when you put something in the trash can and like you got a leak in your bag, like say you put some kind of liquid in the trash can on accident, bro, and then it started raining and all that stuff get mixed up in there, bro. That's what he is.
You can hide doo-doo stains. You can hide doo-doo stains. You can't hide trash can juice. You feel what I'm saying? You can't hide trash can juice. And you saying that Tim Hardaway Jr. is trash can juice. That's all I gotta say, man. Like I'm not defending Ben Simmons. I'm not saying Ben Simmons is great. I'm telling you he's better than Tim Hardaway Jr. That's all I'm saying. So if we're gonna get a little bit better skill-wise, that's all I'm saying, man.
I gotta post this on Twitter, bro.
Please, man.
I gotta what is it? Okay, 116. I gotta remember that, bro. Yeah, I gotta post that, bro. He said you can hide
doo-doo stains, but you can't hide trash. You can't hide trash can juice, bro. You can't do it.
Oh my god. Good night, everybody. That was it right there. Spino says.
Yo, easy. Oh man.
Oh man, bro, you gotta be crying, bro. Okay, we back. Okay, Smito says at least TAJ must be respected by defenses. No one respects Simmons, not to mention way cheaper and shorter contract. Oh my god.
Here we go to everybody again. We're not respecting. I don't want to respect Ben Simmons as a 3-point shooter. Here we go, Smito. So I got to keep breaking down my point.
Go ahead. Man.
Let's say from court to court. Let's say from end to end, bro. Let's say in the end. This is Luka Doncic deciding not to have the ball in his hand and saying somebody else take the ball up the court. Who will be respected more at this point then? Tim Hardaway Jr., his trash can juice, bringing the ball up the floor from the end. From end to end to get the ball to the other end and under the rim.
Right.
Or Ben Simmons with his doo-doo thing that you like, man, he can't shoot threes, but when he got the ball in the end, you can't see it. You feel what I'm saying? He's just dribbling it up the court. And I think Ben Simmons is respected more. Tim Hardaway Jr. is respected on his shot, but his shot not going in. What I'm saying is Ben Simmons with the ball in his hand. You thinking of Ben Simmons as the guy off of Luka. I'm saying Ben Simmons can be the guy to initiate when Luka wants to get off the ball. That's what I'm saying, Smito, not the opposite. I'm not. Ben can't shoot threes. We all know this. I don't know this. We know this. I want him to be a point something at certain times and help Luka Doncic out. That's all I'm saying. Tim Hardaway Jr. can't help him. I don't want him dribbling the ball at all, ever.
Oh, Tim. Johnny B says, first thing before I go, I still trade THJ and anybody else not named Wood, Luka, Dodo, and Dinwiddie for Ben Simmons. I don't care how he looks right now.
Yep, I know what he's capable of.
How he looks right now, I know what he's capable of.
I know what Tim Hardaway Jr. is capable of, and it's not what Ben Simmons is capable of. Yep, that's comeback tour. That's comeback tour guy. He turned on this guy real quick.
Oh my god, that's what I'm about to touch on. Like, what's going on? Let's see. He said, so let me get this right. So King hated KP, 39 rebounds tonight, by the way, but desperately wants Simmons.
Oh god.
Something isn't right here. King, you Smito.
This guy Smito is sitting here defending KP. Oh, well, I want KP back. Let's go trade him back. I'm saying the guy's name on the TV, you know. Let's go get him back. I want Smito. I want, and guess what? Ben Simmons right now at doo-doo stains, still a better defender than KP. And I'm gonna keep saying his name now. Still a better defender than KP. Still a better ball handler than KP. KP just knocking down threes right here. No, take your shots. That's still a better rebounder than KP. Come on, man. We're not gonna play these. We got 30 points. Oh man. He's gonna get 12 points tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much. And he'll probably hurt tomorrow. The Gray says, Faku, aka the Brazilian bartender, hasn't played since I told y'all what he looked like. Oh yeah. He said, y'all boys have a good night and rest of y'all week, man. He said y'all make dope content. Keep it up. Appreciate it, the great man. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.
And we remember what you said, man. We remember what you said. Frank says, if we talking about Philly being sure, he said, but being right now, he's been talented, but he's too scared right now to showcase that talent. The idea is nice, but I don't know.
But oh my goodness. Again, don't trade. If this was a regular trade like Ben Simmons, hey, we need to give up a first round pick or a second round pick or something to get Ben Simmons. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I told y'all Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans. Like, why are we having this conversation? It's Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans. That's it. If it don't work, what are we losing?
2 more years.
Is it 2 more years over? You sure he got that much longer? I don't think Ben Simmons got much longer.
Remember when he got traded? Remember he got traded to the
Nets?
Brooklyn. That was the year his extension kicked in.
Wasn't it the same thing with Tim Hardaway Jr.?
No, he signed it last year,
which was the same as Ben Simmons, right?
But I think it's an additional 5 with Ben Simmons.
Okay, so you're saying it's 5 with Ben, it's 4 with Tim.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think that's right. Because he signed an extension. I think he had 2 years left on his contract. I think, and then when he signed the extension, I think he had like 2 years left, and so it adds on top of those 2 years.
Well, let me ask you this though: if we get it's partially about having cap space, but it's also about having guys on your team already that you use bird rights for, right? Would you not rather have Ben Simmons on the team used with bird rights if we already have Christian Wood right now? If it was to work out in a perfect world, is what I'm saying. And these guys are to work right, and Christian Wood is there, and he stays and all. Wouldn't that be a better combination than having Tim Hardaway Jr. here? Is what I'm saying, affecting the cap space.
So man, Tim Hardaway is a beast out here, man. You
understood? Got you.
Harold says, I take Simmons over any of those guys.
Good man, Harold.
He said, oh, no, sorry. Stewart says, I like Ben Simmons. He would be the third or second ball handler we need. He could play make on his team. On this team, I think Kidd and the staff will work on his shooting.
They won't. They won't, Stewart. He's not a shooter. He's not a shooter, and that's okay. He shouldn't be a shooter. That's my idea. Make him a center. Could Ben Simmons not play center right now better than any center we have?
He will be
a
non-shooting Draymond Green.
Hold up, but we talking about the centers we have right now. So that's what I'm asking you. You talking about getting a better center here? Would Ben Simmons not be the best?
You must
center
forgot we got the greatest center in Mav history in JaVale McGee, bro. You being real disrespectful tonight, boy. I don't know what's going on with you, man.
All right.
You saw JaVale McGee out there tonight, man.
Okay.
He had that little dribble in the paint and rolled up Kelly Olynyk, man. He saw him out there. Martin says
he really traveled, but okay.
Oh, man. Talking too loud, bro. C-Dub says C-Dub should not start. His 20 plus 10 point 20 points, 10 rebounds is so valuable for our bench. Also, him and Luka playing together is like giving the ops 10 extra points. They are potent scores and but bad defensive duo.
Bro, can I ask you a question? Did they say CJ McCollum should have came out the bench?
No.
Why?
Because he can score.
Because he's their second best player, right? He was their second best player with Damian Lillard, right?
Yep.
Why is it that Christian Wood got to give 20 and 10 off the bench? I'm just trying to figure this out. And they saying he's valuable for our bench. Well, how about this? You just said we suck in the first quarter. Is C. Wood mainly stuck playing in the first quarter?
Nope.
Nah, but we suck starting the game without C. Wood there. So Luke and other guys. So I'm not getting why we wouldn't have our second best player. What other team doesn't have their second best player on the floor? Okay.
Good point. And plus, people keep talking about this whole Luka thing, right? Like his defense just hindering the team. Wasn't this team top 6 last year in defense with Luka on the team?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think the issue really, it ain't about Luka. It's about the guys that were the great defenders not looking as good as they used to be.
They're both 30 now, by the way.
Yeah.
Stewart says, and Ben would take pressure off of Luka. That's what King
There
said.
you go, Stewart.
And here we go, King. So you and Smito. He says Simmons is way less efficient than Tim Hardaway shooting the ball. Simmons' true shooting is 45-6, and TSJ's true shooting is 55. He says no one respects that guy. He is a black hole, especially next to someone like Luka.
Bruh, he's a
King.
black. So hold up. Now Ben Simmons is a black hole. I don't understand how these narratives go. So Ben Simmons had the issue with Philly, the same Philly team that has a coach that fails, the same Philly team that is.
What coach is that? You talking about?
I don't know, some coach. That's a
Okay.
top. That was a top 10 coach of all time or something like that. They said, or
Interesting.
15 of all time. And then Philly is still struggling right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I not? And Ben Simmons is not on the team. Am I right?
So, Steve Nash just got fired, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Doc gonna get fired?
I don't know, but this is all Ben Simmons. It's crazy because Ben Simmons. I feel like since Ben Simmons has been a starter in Philly, when he was on the East with Philly, they had like his team may have had the best record in the league since that point. Because remember that first year when he got there, they won like 50 games when they went on the run at the end and won like 50 and made the playoffs. And then every year after that, they were making like the second seed or the first seed or whatever. Even the year they lost Atlanta, they were the first seed, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's not forget what Ben Simmons did. Like, I don't know. And now he's a black hole and a cancer. This dude, you can use that for Kyrie. That's not Ben Simmons, though. Ben Simmons got somewhere. You feel me? I'm just saying, y'all can use that for Kyrie and all. But let's not act like Ben Simmons ain't make it to the playoffs, number 1 seed, second round, and all that type of stuff. Like, he was doing a little something as the number 2 guy, and I'm talking about making a number 5 guy here. And y'all saying, no, he's a black hole.
Teflon was good, man. Says real. I'm gonna find that hat. That's fire, bro. Man, this thing is.
Bro got all the hats. He be sitting there going shopping with J Kidd. They be going for the hats together.
Bro, and I ain't bought any hats in a while. My wife was just saying, like, ain't time for some new hats. She said she was tired of watching the videos, bro. I had the same hats. I was like, I'm gonna get some more hats. Matter of fact, I went with my pops and everything, man, to a few of the stores and stuff. And it's like, you know how you say, like, you see something you want to get, and then like you don't get it, you like, I'm gonna get it. And then like when you go back there, it's not.
Gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he was getting on like, man, why you didn't just get it last time? You said you gonna get it. I was like, I don't know, man. And I look online, I can't find it, all that type of stuff. It was some clean like throwback like Mad Pass like this one, but
Man, you slipping. Don't get that back.
Frank said King should change his name to Mav Twitter, slandering everybody. Man, listen, I don't know where King got this gun for today, man. He out here shooting today.
I said 60 wins still.
He's out here. Nah, he talking about them bodies you adding up, man.
I mean, I'm telling y'all the truth though. Y'all just thinking it. I'm just saying
man,
it all out.
King came with them slugs today, boy. I'm like, dang,
y'all just thinking it.
I said it, bro. I said, leave your weapons at the door, man. You came in here with your pistol.
I'm ready, man.
What's going on?
I'm ready to call all these dudes out, man. Like I'm seeing these patterns.
Hey, I feel like this was a save up from the last show.
Yeah,
Teflon says with Luka, Spencer, and Wood as our big three, good enough to get back to the West Conference. I think it just need everybody else to kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Like these guys are consistent. They're consistently putting these numbers up. You know what I'm saying? It just need everybody else to kind of step up. Like the defense, y'all. The defense. Yeah. Once we get the defense down, I'm not saying we got to be back to top 2 like we were last year at one point, but you got to at least be top 10. You got to be confident. You got to at least be top 10. Right now they're 15th, so they're not too far off. They're not too far off. But right now everybody's kind of struggling right now, so it's the Lakers got like the number 1 defense, and they're like 1 in 100. So that'll tell you something. So we got to get to that part, y'all. Yeah. We'll get there. You guys should look up Dodo over the years. He always shoots bad to start his thing. And I said that. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, okay. I'm wondering what they got to do. That's something about Dodo. We said he probably going to change, Smito. That's literally what we said. We said we expect Dodo to change.
And I said except for last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he started out pretty good last year.
We just saying right this second, we just asked the question as far as on the show, is he worth $15 million? We just said, but after that, we said we expect him to be worth the $15 million as Dodo. But right this second, Are you feeling his impact? And no, we aren't. That's just true statements.
And yes, he does turn around by mid-November.
Let's hope it's
Beck was good, man. He said, I love how Luka drives to the basket, but it's not sustainable long term. You could see at the end of the third quarter he was breathing hard. Yeah, when it's the constant post up banging, like you can still find ways to drive to the basket and like score that way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more than one way to get your points in the paint. Like you don't have to constantly keep backing down guys and banging your body. Just find ways to kind of do like pin downs and like curl around a screen and get to the way he been doing. Just drive to the basket, clear one side out, man, and let him get to the basket. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But no, you right. That excuse me, that will probably do wear and tear on his body and stuff. But he can kind of mix it up a little bit where he does not constantly just banging dudes trying to back them down or whatever. It's just that back down is an option for him.
Yes, I agree.
Kobe says Kobe slice like Kimbo.
Kobe slice.
Kobe. He says I'm taking Simmons over Bertans and TSJ any day. You get the ball handling and the defense without giving up the picks.
Sound like me, a guy that can play center. Y'all just cried about a center.
Yeah, he's going to play center for sure. Mm-hmm. He says I didn't think I would say this, but if DP takes the vet minimum, he can stay in Dallas.
I'll do it for the vet, man. That means he can be cut.
Yeah.
I'll do it if we can't get anybody else. I'll do it for the vet, man.
He probably not going to cut him, though.
But I'm saying if he takes the vet men, you're not guaranteeing him anything. You can cut him if something else changes the next year.
Oh, God, yeah. Beck says, off topic, our fans on Twitter keep bashing Luka for his defense, and we wonder why superstars don't want to come to Backpack, you're a preacher tonight, sir. I've been saying this. I've said this for the longest. I'm guaranteed I've been a Mavs fan longer than everybody combined in here. And I remember them years when we didn't have a Luka. We didn't have a Dirk. It was not pretty. And like you said, you got a top 5 dude in the league, and you trash him like that. And if he leaves, you're going to be in here crying about Nico not putting a team together to win a championship when you ran a guy out. That could win you a championship, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Talk to your fellow fans, King. Frank says, what direction y'all think Jazz is headed?
You want to answer that first? Or you want me to go?
It's kind of hard to tell. I didn't think they were gonna be at this point at this time. They got a nice little balanced squad, man. I can't lie. They got way more balanced than it was when they had Mitchell in them.
You want me to? My turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
By the end of the year, they're gonna be one of the worst teams in the Western Conference.
We just hate the Jazz, man.
No, I don't. Go back and watch the eulogy video. Their time is over. Like, I don't know why. Okay, they're starting off hot, just like other teams are. By the end of the year, this stuff.
So you saying you saying like the Spurs?
Yeah, like these guys aren't going to be at the top of the West. They're going to be at the bottom of the West, and it's okay. I do like the coach they have, though.
Yeah, I think nice.
I like
that boy Danny Ainge be picking, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got a little something going, but I do think
he got some skills, man.
So just think about it right now, like for the Wembanyama showcase or whatever. Somebody gonna have to eventually want to go for him, right? He's supposed to be this prospect and all, right?
Yeah.
Right now, it's not looking like nobody. Like OKC is okay right now. Portland, Utah.
Yeah.
At some point,
Spurs.
These teams, the Spurs, they're gonna have to decide they want to go for him, right? If he's that prospect, right?
That's why you hear all these teams like Utah and Spurs starting to like kind of have them trade rumors like, yo, we'll give you this guy, whatever that guy. So, yeah.
I think this is the way since what's his name, Adam Silver made something big about teams tanking this year, not tanking. By them playing hard at the beginning, this is going to be the way to try to go over that tanking thing. By saying, hey, we started off hot and all, we didn't tank, we just they caught on to us.
Man, somebody gonna be pissed they don't get that dude. If they thought they had a chance to get him.
I keep telling you, I would stay away from him. That's me.
No, I'm just saying for them who they want him. Yeah. It's like I think they'll be mad if it's like, yo, if we had just stuck to our plan, you know what I'm saying, like trade some of these good players off, we could have got them. You know what I'm saying? Like say they'd be like a team that's like got the second pick. It's like, damn, we just stuck to our plan, we could have got the first pick or whatever.
Yeah. The second pick will be nice too, though. That other dude
Scoop,
nice too.
Scoop would be nice. Beck says cons of the game, JaVale and Reggie, even though he hit the dagger. Yeah, gonna be JaVale might be a con for a while, man.
Yeah.
What time is it? Dang. Martin says we locked the Jazz in the second and fourth quarter tonight. Probably Maxi, Dodo, and Reggie are still valuable in my opinion. Yep, this is a streak thing. This shot.
Their shots will start to fall soon.
Oh yeah, their shots will start to fall soon. Yeah, hopefully, Martin.
It will.
Man, can it start falling next game? That'd be nice. Teflon says, I guess we're not gonna find if Hardy can play in the league this year or not. Jason Kidd got my head got me scratching my head a little this year. Man, I told y'all though. I told y'all he was gonna be playing majority of his time in the G League. Listen, y'all, but before these last two games, Dwight Powell was not playing.
Nope.
He's barely made the rotation. You know what I'm saying? So
Bertans
he
ain't
wasn't
playing.
he wasn't gonna be able to make the rotation. We already had like 10 guys already. So it was gonna be hard for not a lot of teams go out there and play like 12, 13 guys every night. You know what I'm saying? Like teams usually like to stick with at least like a 8 to 9 man rotation. We're playing like 10. And so
is Frank Ntilikina hurt?
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure, bro.
They need to take him out of the street clothes. If he's not hurt, he need to be on the floor. Like he needed to be the possibility of a ball handle.
Yeah. I'm still with Bibbs on that one. I don't know about that one.
Hold on, I'm not saying to do it. I'm saying we have nothing else, bro. Like I'm saying, you gotta have the available bodies. We can't not have them out there as far as if we need a ball handler. He may not be the best, but he's one of the best we have.
And then remember, y'all signed Capazzo, and he don't play.
Yeah, that's why I'm like you.
So yeah, it's gonna be real hard to get Hardy in there right now. Wendell says that I trade TSJ for his daddy and his prompt. Man, who wouldn't?
Absolutely.
Who wouldn't, Wendell? I'll take that trade right now, without no question. He'll break a few angles out there. Mark says C-Dub is a traffic cone and on defense. I thought it was obvious the last 7 games. If he improves his lockdown D, or if the Mavs get a great defensive player, that can allow Luka and C-Dub to play together. C-Dub can start.
That's what, according to everybody, I thought we had already. We got Maxi, Dodo, Reggie, and JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
And Josh Green now.
I'm just saying, King. I don't see nobody crying in here, bro. When we can't get nobody over the off season, no more talent want to come to Dallas or whatever. When y'all running off the talent, because they're not good enough for y'all. But it is what it is, bro. Beck says I don't think there's better bigs for Luka than DP. As DP hater, I hate to say that. Yeah, he playing better than JaVale McGee.
But you can't say that, Backpack. Only reason I say that because he doesn't. If there was no better big for him, then he'd show up in the playoffs. Like I think, do you guys believe that C Wood is going to be less effective than Dwight Powell in the playoffs? So if you don't believe that, then C Wood's a better big for Luka than DP.
I've been saying put him in that 2-man game. Smito says Wood was scoring, but he didn't help get us the lead. For every bucket he made, he gave one up, at least one the other side. Everybody did though, Smito. It wasn't just him.
Smito, I don't. We were down by 12 when Christian Wood got put back in the game, and when he left the game, we were up by like 4. I'm not talking about the first half. I'm talking in that what was that?
We talking about quarter? When we finally got the lead.
That third going into the fourth quarter. That part right there, we went from a 12-point deficit to a 4-point lead or whatever when Christian Wood got pulled. So how? I'm not understanding what you're saying. So that's the only part I'm saying. Like I hear what you're saying as far as early in the game, but like, are we going to then ignore the fact that he was a part of the run that took us from 12 down to 4 above?
but Maxey though. Remember that. Let's see. Teflon says the only thing I can think of why Kid not playing Wood right now is maybe Wood reminds Kid Scottie Pippen in the face.
What? What is it? What?
Teflon, but Scotty's a Hall of Famer though, man. He's like one of the greatest defenders of all time, man. One of the greatest utility guys for sure of all time.
Kid got beef with Scottie Pippen. I ain't know about that. He got.
I don't think he got beef with Scotty. I don't think he do.
What's wrong? When
they on the Dream Team 2 together?
I think they were on Dream Team 2 together. Yeah.
Brolaw said, question Brolaw says, if you could release THJ and Bertans out of their contracts and it not count against the cap, would you do so? Excuse me. He said, if yes, then you got to take the bench.
Thank you, Reg. Reg, you always on my side, man.
Hold on. Listen to what you just said, Brolaw. Listen to what you just said.
My God.
If I can release their contract, that means I would have $0 from their contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So then why would I have, if I have the option of taking $0 for the contracts, would I take a guy who has like 5 years left on his contract?
But it's the same amount.
Who's making like nearly 40 a year.
It's the same amount. I got you. You said that one extra year, so I'm gonna let you off with that 1 year you saying. I need to go check it out.
Listen. I'm gonna read again what he just said.
Yeah.
He said, if I could take their contracts off the books and it does not count against my salary cap, that means if you take it off, that's $0, right? Or then that means you have to take Ben Simmons trade.
Yeah. If you don't,
that means Ben Simmons. That means that I would take his contract with like 4 or 5 years left.
You would just
like 40 years for $40 million a year.
You would just cut and take the 0. Yes, I understand what you're saying, Ro, but I understand what Reg is trying to ask you though. I don't think he shouldn't have threw the cap part in it. So if you could just cut THJ and Bertans right now,
I would do that. Yes.
Would you cut both of them, right? Even if it hurt your cap, you saying you would cut them? Okay.
No, he's saying if it don't.
I know. I'm asking you the question. I'm saying the way he should have asked you. I'm asking you.
Oh, okay.
If it still hurts your cap, but you could cut them right now, would you cut them to have the?
Bro, you're not walking me into the trap, bro.
Because you know what the answer about to be. So we can keep going. You got him, Reg. You just ain't answer right, Reg, but you got him.
You're not tricking me today, bro. You're not tricking me today. Euro says, sorry if I'm late, but Ben Simmons over Street Clothes version 2 all day, any day. Great take.
Thank you, Euro.
Who's Street Clothes version 2?
The guy that got traded. That was the trade. That's what we did, the Street Clothes trade. Oh no, he talking about your boy the Latvian Laser over Street Clothes.
I was like Street Clothes 2. I'm like, I don't know why I'm thinking of Frank. I'm like, yeah.
He thinking of the Latvian Laser.
Yeah. Oh, he's Street Clothes 2 now? We going with Street Clothes 2?
I mean, he been in the Street Clothes all season so far.
I mean, I can't argue that. Or is that by choice?
That's by choice. I told you, J. Kidd decide when he don't want to play guys, he done. That we paying this guy $16 million to sit on the bench that be in Street Clothes, man.
It's crazy. Coy says, I have been on the train. Y'all know that. Yeah, man, for sure. Oh, you talking about Josh? Yeah. You had Coy. You tweeted us and everything. What time is it, bro? I'm gonna probably cut this a little short too. Smito says Wood problem is defense. Our problem overall is defense. That's why Wood doesn't play more or start. Then that argument then
the opposite way. The opposite for the other guys. Yep.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. Then that means y'all say that Luka don't play defense. They don't start Luka then.
Yep, Luka don't play defense. Don't start it because C Wood is. If you want to tell me, Smito, you think today that Maxi Kleber had more of an impact on the game than Christian Wood?
Thank you.
Do you really think with Maxi Kleber scoring 0 points today and whatever defense you feel like he played, you think he had more impact on this game today than Christian Wood?
Come on, man. Yeah.
Smito, you gotta be tripping, man. With 0 points, if C Wood didn't play and Maxi did what he did today, we lose the game. He gave us 0 points. Points. The most important thing in basketball is to score the ball. That's why Luka Doncic is considered the second best player in the league, even without the defense.
Jane says once Josh Green figure out how to use his superpowers, he's going to be something serious to watch.
I love hearing y'all talk about Josh Green. Now,
it's just funny because it was 2 shows ago. They was in here killing Josh Green, man.
They wanted to get rid of him last year, this year, every year.
They was murdering that man. We was like, why y'all digging on him? We talking about 2 guys who shot like 1 for 8 from the field that's getting like 40 minutes a game. No. Josh Green, though. Like 7 minutes. Like, what are we talking about? But anyway, Let's see. Nick says, King, I get what you're saying about Ben Simmons, but to me, all he's gonna bring here is
The clown show
a
and
clown
memes.
show and memes.
I get that. I can't. I'm not gonna argue with you about that one.
Yeah, that
I mean,
distraction, man.
he's gonna bring a distraction unless he changes. It's gonna be you're gonna have to work with him and change. I can't. I'm not gonna argue with you that point, Knicks. You're right.
Let's see. He says, Smito wants to be the Joker to your Batman. Yeah, we love
We
Smito,
love it.
man. We love
Yep.
Smito. Let me see. Trying to get through. Yeah, we probably not gonna be able to answer all these questions, y'all. Smito says, I'm not saying Wood isn't valuable. I'm only saying he shouldn't start or close until our defense works with him. Him playing against the opponent's benches is the reason he works in his role.
But he's not
he's
just
also
playing his benches.
And on top of that, he was doing this in Houston as a starter. That's why I'm like, that argument doesn't make any sense. And if you're talking about his defense, then don't start Luka then. Because y'all talk about Luka's defense being bad.
Yeah, so I mean,
don't start Luka, don't play him in the crunch time.
But Reggie can't get points like Christian Wood against the starters or the backups. Dodo can't get points like Reggie can against the starters or the backups. JaVale McGee can't get points like Christian Wood can against the starters or the backups. Like Maxi Kleber can't get points. Like Smito, I don't understand what you're saying. Like I hear what you're saying, but I don't understand it based off of what you're saying. Like this guy Christian Wood is effective no matter when you put him in the game. Do you see what he's shooting right now? You talk about efficiency. We talked about Tim Hardaway true shooting. We talked about Ben Simmons.
Hey, we not even talking about his true shooting. We talking about his actual field goal percentage.
Yeah, like
it's higher than his true shooting. Like, so yeah.
Okay.
Steph was good, man. Says Woods minutes go up. Does Don's points go down? I think the front office is trying to win games while maintaining Luka's MVP numbers.
Nope, I don't think so.
I don't know about that one.
I think it'll be easy for Luka. I think if he does it, he'll still get the same. And if anything happens, he'll get more assists. The game is easy. Hold on. How about this one statement, Rob, before you go on? The game doesn't get harder for Luka when Christian Wood is out there, guys. The game gets easier for Luka Doncic. Did you guys watch today how many times they sent a double team towards Christian Wood in that fourth quarter? With Kelly Olynyk on, they swung the ball around. Then from there, Luka and then the other swing because they were double teaming the guy. You can't they double teamed off of Luka Doncic to someone else. Name me someone else that they've done that with on the Mavericks since Luka Doncic has been on this team.
Street clothes.
No, not at all. So
Maxi Kleber.
I guess Maxi that one time. I remember that one time he dropped like 40. He never dropped 40 before. Sorry.
And that was in a pickup game.
Yeah, I think his career high like 26 or something like that. You know, but yeah.
Steph says non-basketball related Goody Barbecue in Fort Worth is #1 barbecue joint in Texas. Get you some, and you know what? It's funny you said that, Steph. Man, I was talking to my wife about some barbecue a few days ago.
Ooh, goodies.
I found some spots over there near my job, man. I want to try out.
When I come over there, I'm definitely hitting everybody on Twitter because I'm definitely trying to find all the spots this time when I come.
Smito says I don't take in $40 million for a guy who's only decent passer. Get McConnell or something. He can do the same than Simmons on offense.
Bro, you can't believe that one. No, bro, you can't. I know you're not saying Ben Simmons, but you can't say a decent passer.
No, I'm not saying that, bro.
Okay.
Come on, give me more credit than that, man.
Okay.
Smile says neither. I want Dinwiddie or even Wood bringing the ball, not THJ, not Simmons.
Simmons is a better ball handler than Christian Wood, and you know how much praise we give Christian Wood here.
Yeah, he is. He's a better ball handler. Pavel, what's good, man? I feel like we ain't seen you.
What up, Pavel?
He said I think Ben Simmons might need a padded room after dealing with kids. Yeah, psychological war games. Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, he already playing with Simmons, and what's the boy name? Christian Wood, and he ain't having that. He's still out here putting up efficient numbers. That would be interesting. Dang. Sport. He says if Wood starts, where do we get bench points?
The same place
with Tim Hardaway, of course.
The same place. Spool. If Basically, if Christian Wood switches, why? My thing, everybody keeps trying to make these like numbers make sense that just don't make sense. If his numbers goes from the bench to the starting lineup, it's just the same numbers. You just get more in the starting lineup than the bench. Like it would be the same numbers. So if our starting lineup scores more than our bench does, okay, you still get the same numbers. Like that doesn't make sense to keep him on the bench. If you're gonna put his 25 with the starting lineup, that's fine. So instead of the bench scoring 50 points now, the starting lineup scores 75 and the bench scores 25. Okay, like then still start him. He should be starting. That's how I feel.
Corey says I watched Luka's post game. He definitely talked to J Kidd. I hope you're right, Corey.
Yeah,
I
hope so
hope
too.
you're right. Smito says, I'm sorry, but I can't really take you serious if you really think Simmons is a better player than KP. He says, and no, I don't want KP back. I just don't hate him like you do.
Nah, Smiley, I hate him. Ben Simmons is okay. Stop both their careers right now. Who's a better player? Stop both their careers right now. I'm gonna ask you. Who's a better player? Ben Simmons or KP?
That's not even a question.
It's not even a question, right? One guy was a perennial All-Star, All NBA player.
NBA.
Has KP ever made an All NBA?
So
all bubble.
My homeboy played 2K the other day, right, and played the season. And on rookie mode, and
he got him on the All NBA team. I got you. But Ben Simmons has been an All NBA player, right? Yes. Ben Simmons made an All Defensive team. Has KP made an All Defensive team? Okay. And how many more?
It's a real question. Okay, I'm sorry.
And he has much more All Stars, right? Ben Simmons has more All Stars than KP, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
I mean, Smito says, I'm all for trading THJ, but not for a bad player like Simmons who never contributes to winning either. And
never contributes to winning.
Even gets worse any year.
What the heck am I? What is going on? What is this? Are we talking about Kyrie or Ben Simmons?
We're talking about Maxi Kleber.
Gotcha. So Maxi contributes more to winning than Ben Simmons. Is that what we saying?
Look at his numbers. Look at his numbers, bro. You saw his numbers tonight. Don't play King.
Maxi, hold on, Ro. Maxi and Dodo were on this team before Luka Doncic was here, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the team doing?
They got Luka.
Okay. Ben Simmons' rookie year, did this team make the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh man, I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it.
Let's keep going.
Slice says, "King, you be making so much sense." He said, "What you say?" And no one gets it. I'm with you, King, 100%. Oh, King, you got it's going neck and neck, King. We need one more person to break the tie. Powell says, "What King is saying is Ben's upside potential is so high, and his downside is basically a wash." To what Bertans and THJ is giving.
My God.
Oh, Pablo, on your side now. Wait, no, Pablo, on my side. Don't do that,
That's
Pablo.
my God.
Can't be switching back and forth like that, Pablo.
Exactly, Pablo. Oh, goodness.
Well, my bad. Smito says Mavs had Terry as their second best player coming off the bench, didn't we?
And we got one championship out of it. And actually, hold up, bro. Hold up. Mm-hmm. I'm about to freak this one. You ain't even gonna be ready for this one.
Go ahead.
First time we made the finals, 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Terry was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was our second best player?
I believe it was Josh Howard.
Josh Howard that year, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The year we won the championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jason Terry was there.
Mm-hmm.
But really, who was our second best player that year?
Caron Butler.
Caron Butler was our second best player that year.
Yes, sir.
And then got hurt, you said, right?
Then got hurt.
That's what happened. Maybe I forgot Mavs history. But yeah, I think the second best player was always a starter. You feel me? But that's Caron Butler didn't come off the bench, did he?
If my memory serves me correct, King, that would be a no. He hasn't started.
Neither did Josh Howard, right?
Last time I checked, he was the starting small forward / all-star for the Mavericks.
Got you. Okay.
Smito says, because Simmons was the only ball handler, he cannot play off the ball next to Luka. And you guys say Powell can't play in the pick and roll.
The playoffs.
I'm sorry, playoffs. Can Simmons? Can Simmons? He said, did he ever play good in the playoffs?
What round did he lose in against Atlanta?
Wasn't it the second round?
Second round, which means he won a round, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, he was playing in a round they won because Dwight Powell hasn't played in any round that he won, right?
I can name series that he didn't play in at all.
Got you. Also, the year they lost to the 70s, I mean the Toronto Raptors, that was a second round again, right?
Yes, sir.
Last second shot in the game 7 where really Kawhi traveled, but it is what it is. That they should have probably been going to the Eastern Conference Finals playing against the Milwaukee Bucks.
It was a funny bounce away.
But he don't contribute to winning basketball. That he was a bounce away from the Eastern Conference Finals right there as well. But Dwight Powell, right, plays 5 minutes the whole playoffs. And we really comparing this guy. Smido, like you said, you just told me you can't take me seriously, but you compared Dwight Powell to Ben Simmons, bro. Bro, Dwight Powell will never be as good as Ben Simmons can retire.
You know what?
Ben Simmons can retire right now. Dwight Powell will never be as good as Ben Simmons. Smido.
I'm letting King run the show. King, you gonna run the show.
That's wild. He would never.
I can't do no more. You on it tonight, man.
Bro, it's wild though. He would never. Dwight Powell will never be better than Ben Simmons is right. If we had to stop Ben Simmons' career right now, he'd be on the verge of the Hall of Fame before Dwight Powell. We played 15 more years.
Oh my God. Mara says, "Will you give out freebies when you finally reach 1,000 subs?"
Yes.
What freebies?
Oh, we said what freebies? No, you ain't giving out nothing. We ain't giving no giveaways. Dang, bro.
Yeah. We will, y'all. We trying to get there. We still trying to get there.
We will. We just please get us there so everybody can start getting paid.
Exactly. Let's see. Small says Luka ain't driving nowhere with.
Don't do it.
Sagging off of Ben Simmons.
Oh, okay, with teams he meant. Okay, I'm gonna say don't do it. He's setting you up. But Luka, the thing is that you're thinking, oh my goodness, Ben Simmons doesn't play off of Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic will be playing off of Ben Simmons. You're thinking about it the wrong way. And again, does Dwight Powell shoot threes?
I think he's the best 3-point shooter in our history.
How about I ask you this? Is Ben Simmons better than Dwight Powell? We go back to Smido's little point. There we go. So that's why I said the Tim Hardaway Jr. trade, bro. Don't even talk about Tim Hardaway Jr. or Bertans. Is Ben Simmons better than Dwight Powell and JaVale McGee?
Yes.
Okay, then we should make the trade.
Let's see. Oh, wait, he's starting over again.
Yeah. I think that might be it. That might be a way to sneak out.
That might be it, y'all. We're gonna probably
sneak.
put it up here. It's about to be 2 hours. Let me get some of these down here.
All right, that's fine. I'm back, baby. This is a good one. I like this. I love y'all, Glow Yacht.
Let me just get a few of them. Dang, y'all. Beetlejuice said he think Ben got messed up by the Kardashian lady.
Everybody.
I have my opinions on that, but
every guy that every player that
I don't understand why people keep
even James Harden.
RC, you can't keep changing names up, man. You be confusing us out here, man.
Oh, that's RC? My man.
RC man. Confusing us out here, man. I thought he had another name.
Man.
But yeah, y'all, we about to reach 2 hours, y'all. We apologize if we didn't get to y'all's question. We do apologize, y'all. We got a lot of y'all in here. We definitely appreciate y'all hopping on, man. Smido, we get it, man. You out here with the slugs tonight too, man. You and King going that.
We're going to keep ducking each other and shooting, Smido. I'm gonna keep coming. Pause.
Yeah. but no, hey, we do appreciate y'all, man. We really do appreciate it. We had fun tonight, man. It was a good one. Of course, it's always a good one when Dallas wins the game, y'all. Y'all already know how that goes. Listen, guys, if you're new to the channel, I saw we had a couple new subscribers, so we definitely appreciate y'all subscribing. If you're new to the channel, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more Mav content like this. We'll be back on Friday. They played the Toronto Raptors on Friday, guys. So we'll be back on Friday.
Trey Burke
if you guys enjoyed the content, guys, please hit that like button. That'll help us out a lot, too. Don't cost you anything, but just one little push of a button, guys. It's a simple like button. That's all we need for you guys to do.
It'll help you get free gifts.
Yeah, help us get to y'all free gifts, man. We're gonna get to that point. Like I said, we've been kind of maneuvering some things around, guys. We got to kind of get some things back up going. I'm gonna try to post this as a podcast, y'all. For y'all, I know people been asking when we're gonna put the podcast form back up. I'm gonna put it back up. If it's gonna probably be sometime tomorrow, y'all. So just keep an eye on it for tomorrow, and you look forward on your podcast streaming services or whatever one y'all listen to y'all podcast on. It'll be on there. Also, y'all see down here at the bottom up under me, if I could point at it. We're on every social, guys, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok under We Talk Mavs, guys. So y'all guys can follow us under there. And of course, if y'all guys want to donate, y'all can donate right here in the Cash App at We Talk Mavs. $ We Talk Mavs on the Cash App, guys. It'll be much appreciated too. King, is there anything I'm forgetting?
Share, and more share, you guys. We love you guys. Mito, my guy. Twitter. Hit us up on Twitter, y'all. We love these conversations, even when you're not here. These barbershop conversations on Twitter. So we definitely will. We'll never be too big to talk to you guys, no matter what. This is definitely our favorite part of the show. Like, Relda never lies when he says that. It really is. We go through stresses every day. As Rel said, sometimes we can't bring you content. We hate when we can't. But I tell you, I lose track of everything when I'm talking to you guys and I'm doing this show. So I appreciate you. Much love. And let's keep going, man. Mavs.
Yes, sir. I echo that too, man. Help us get to that 1K, guys.
Yeah.
With all that being said, guys, it is your boy Real. I got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs here on the Globe Mavs production. We will be back here on Friday, same map time, same map channel. We out. King, just stop cussing, bro. That's all I want you to do.
I'm out.